comrade them. When you can't touch Andrew Michael Oldness.
No weapon that form against Andrew shall prosper.
Maureen, let me address you. Mute your mic, the guy, let me address Maureen. Come and say, Maureen, from the start me live, yeah, try to get me attention. Let me address you. This is my platform. When I speak to turn on my phone and speak about politics, I never send call you over here. I never send you no request. So if you don't want to hear from me, go and don't make me have to block you. Okay? Alright. But Munchie, you don't have no man if you go lay down with and left politics. You don't have no girl if you go lay down with and come off on my platform. Eh? You don't have no girl if you go lay down with. I don't want this, you know, lady. Because I don't know me a Christian. First of all, I don't know say me a Christian woman. I don't know already. So please don't test my faith. Philippian, I don't know where you're nasty and me keep adding your skip.
Oh, yes, I'm here now. Can someone like one of the comrades down there tell me of any infrastructural development plans and policies that the PNP has and how they will, you know,
Miskin nothing, Maureen. But when you bring money in this story apart, it's about politics. I mean, you know, so let me ask you a question, Maureen. So people who have man to lie down with them can't talk about politics still? So if you don't have no man to lie down with, is a crime? And if you have a man to lie down with, you still can't talk about politics? I will talk about politics every day like PNP. Eh? Or you not go for Andre Stevens' program, go ask him, say, if you not no man to lie down with you, where you have to come and ask me? Eh? Where you go for Andre, go ask me if you not no man to lie down with, where you come ask me that for?
Dre, Brian. They can't
you're not supposed to ask me that, Maureen. You know that?
But I'd love for one of them to tell me about the policy proposals, infrastructural development, and economic growth that they have planned for Jamaica. Because these people are planning to vote blindly, you know, and that is how you damage your future, your children's future and your grandchildren's
future. Oh my
future.
God.
Right?
All right, guys. Welcome to the platform. Welcome, Philippian, Zivani. Oh my God, the phone is a drop down song. Philippian, Zivani, Ellen, who is Rodriguez, HR Guru. Good night and welcome. Guys, on the top of this, all we get to 100K. Good. Now, guys, the comrade and the think we're not going to talk about the poll tonight, you know? Them think we never going to talk about the poll because they say, oh, 48% say the country gonna, Jamaican people always as the country are gonna wrong direction. Always. I've never seen a poll where Jamaican people say, yes, things are going right way here. Always.
But in America, it go wrong. It go wrong America too. And Jamaica alone, it go wrong in over the world.
Watch poll.
Oh. We don't watch poll, that's how we don't go.
No, hold on.
Watch poll.
But
all the time the poll always that say.
This poll says that
when you look at Jamaica, guys, inflation is the main issue. You're not going to see it come out in the poll. Cost of living. Cost of living is the problem. Someone asked Mark Golding, what Mark Golding is going to do about the cost of living in this country?
Munchie, and them one can't talk about poll because Mark Golding one can dance pan poll. Me can't do it, this is.
We can't bother. Auntie Zivani, what is about dancing? Say it again.
Yes,
what will Mark Golding do about the cost of living in this country? Anybody know?
Mark Golding do have a plan.
I'm going to make bread go to $5.
Yeah. What will Mark Jefferson Golding do about the cost of living in the country? Any bright comrade can come on the platform and tell me. Send me a request, one bright comrade.
Bright and comrade don't belong in the same sentence.
Mute
bright
and comrade don't belong. Mute to the mic. Comrade Skylock is here. I'm going to give him a chance. Mute to the mic. Good night, comrade.
Good night, Munchie.
Could you please tell me what Mark Golding is going to do about the inflation in this country?
what Mark Golden planned to do about the inflation in the country.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna make up anything. I cannot answer that question.
So then Skylucky, what are the plans that Mark Golden have for the country then? Because the biggest issue that Jamaican people have is inflation. So what are the plans that Mark Golden say have for us?
I would want to think that crime is our biggest issue though. I mean,
right, so what is Mark Golden going to do about crime?
At that conference, would you say that you're serious about crime?
Let me hear him, Philip.
No, add Ingram. Take off Ingram off of your program, Munchie.
I didn't put up anybody. Look like one of my moderator come over.
Take off Ingram, moderator. Take him off. Take off Ingram. He's like orange, cool, and then people. Take him off.
Take off Ingram now.
He's a propagandist.
Make we hear Skylucky. The moderator will take off Ingram.
Open your mic, Skylucky.
Well, one of the proposed plan as it relates to technology is to have at every major intersection and even outside of major intersection to have some sort of camera system to capture any illegal activities happening. Of course, we see it already in place, but we would love to see it in the inner city as well.
All right, let me stop there. Skylucky, can you just go and put up camera upon a light post, or you have to put in the fiber cable and do the groundwork in order to put up camera? Yes or no?
You are correct, but that is actually happening now.
Exactly. So that is why
we're talking about new plans. We're not talking about
Mark Golden is going to continue with the plans of the Jamaica Labour Party.
No, the recommendation is that it should happen also in not just in major intersections then, but we're referring to in the inner city, you know.
Skylucky,
I don't have a problem with that, but did you know this? That a lot of people have up their camera in their communities and people actually come and cut it down.
Skylucky, do you live in Jamaica?
Sometimes.
Skylucky, don't you know say the government have to be careful about putting up camera in a certain place in a ghetto? Yes or no?
You know, one of my personal recommendations is, you see, just as how business owners go and apply to get their business license, if we can implement a part of the requirement that in order to get a business license, you must have, you know, camera position at certain angle at a certain place, I would strongly recommend that so we can, you know, mitigate some of the criminal activities that are happening.
So you are suggesting that the business people put their life at... All right, let's talk about Spanish Town.
No, Munchie, I want you to continue what you're saying. Munchie, continue what you're saying about putting their lives in danger. I want to hear
of course, because you know the business people at Spanish Town is scared of them mind of the done them out there. So you are suggesting that them go and put up camera at certain place for the done them but shoot off their foot. That's what I suggest. So if that is the case, why Mayor Scott not put up some camera out there? Even bad.
Munchie, we have to think solution. I mean, if
that is not a good solution. I like the camera idea. It is a good idea. But as it relates to the camera, I think it would have been better with the personal people have camera in them yard and then put it to the Jamaica eye. So the police
can work like that.
But we tell a businessman, if you put up camera,
I take
if him confident put up fine. But if you stipulate it that in order for him to get his business license, he must put up camera, that is very dangerous.
No, you cannot force
people in the country.
Munchie, I take your feedback and you raise a valid point. But in the inner city too, even in Spanish Town, some person's life are at danger just having their own camera setup.
Exactly. That's what I told you earlier. Because I know of people who got their camera taken down because people don't want it upon them house, upon other people's house.
Next thing to Skylucky. You are a supporter of the People's National Party, right?
I'm a supporter of Jamaica.
So have you ever voted before?
I think so. You don't say PNP.
You vote for the PNP, right?
I voted for both.
In the last 2020 election, did you vote?
I was overseas.
Are you planning to come home and vote next election?
Yes.
Based on where you're going to Jamaica, who are you going to vote for?
Well, if the election is called tomorrow, I'd definitely vote for Mark Golding.
Why?
Based on the recent happenings with the Prime Minister, I mean, it raises a lot of red flags for me personally. You know, with my background, I mean, there are a lot of questions I would love to see answered. I'm happy now that the FID is doing their reviews. I'm anticipating the results from that.
So what are the questions?
No, but the result, I don't understand because you see what is currently
what are the questions you have
happening.
for the Prime Minister, Skylucky?
Yes.
Hold on, Skylucky. Hold on. Make Skylucky all in point for 1 quick second. Munchie, you know you started supposed to notify me. You know me not pay attention and me have a visitor.
I had a conversation with you guys last night and you said we must come on 10 o'clock, which is my regular time. What do you mean if you notify you, Petal?
Okay, but anyways, the longer the shorter is this. I am here moderating and I will fall asleep anytime soon because I have work. So, but I will be up for a bit because
Me too, I'm tired.
But listen.
Yeah, we're not staying long tonight because I started at 10. Yeah. I may try to do at least 12.
I feel like Munchie will be able to handle Ingram, so that's why in my sentence request, I'm want Munchie cut him down.
No, make Ingram. Can't bother with Ingram tonight.
No, Peter. Ingram is a propaganda. So if you don't want it,
yeah,
from the Senate to pandemonium and chaos.
Okay.
Leave him in the comments. Let him steal the comments.
You can keep him one next day, not today.
You know, I don't know what Ingram do. Is a new. Is a
pure lie,
new.
Ingram tell.
Pure lie. I'm trying to twist
pure friggin' lie.
But our accountants are not here. We have the genuine one. We have Dominant. We have Ken. There are 3 chartered accountants.
All right.
All right. Let me talk to Skylucky. Give Skylucky 5 more minutes. Skylucky.
Tomorrow.
What are the questions
I don't need all of 5 minutes.
Go.
I need probably 2 minutes because I have to run shortly.
Sure. What are the issues? Tell me one of them so you can give me the rest for next time.
Well,
so since you have 2 minutes, you only have 2 minutes for one. Give me one.
One, it has to do with the 28 bank accounts that the Prime Minister holds. I stand corrected. Allow me, please. I stand corrected as it relates to the number of commercial banks that exist in Jamaica. I believe it's about 7 or 8 commercial banks. So for the Prime Minister to have 28 bank accounts, Munchie, I hear you earlier, and I know you're just jeering the comrades as it relates to what wrong with that. If you're
look here.
Let me answer him. Though.
Say that again, Munchie.
Did you read in the IC report that the Prime Minister have 28 bank accounts?
Yeah, man, it was mentioned in it.
No, I never asked if it was mentioned. Did you read it?
Honestly, no, I didn't see it personally.
All right, so
they don't read
Munchie didn't deny it either. Earlier didn't deny it.
The Prime Minister does not have 28 bank accounts.
How many bank accounts the Prime Minister have?
The Prime Minister does not have 28 active bank accounts. Next thing, Skylucky.
No, let me finish addressing.
No, wait. Next thing, Skylucky. You have an issue with the Prime Minister of 28 bank account allegedly. Why you have an issue with that?
I don't know if it's so much an issue, but it's more of a concern because I believe.
Why?
I cannot understand why is it that one person would need to have 28 bank accounts. What's the nature of the activities?
Suppose you have 100. What's the law that prevents you from
Skylucky.
It's about law. It raises red flag, man. From a banking.
Let me say something to you, right? Say for argument's sake, the Prime Minister have a lot of bank account, 28, just say allegedly. I'm not read it. It always that a concern if the man do his own private business and him have his own money. It's not nothing to do with government money. It have nothing to do with your money, my money. One. Next thing. Do you know how many accounts Mark Golding have?
Well, it didn't come up as a concern for the IC.
You know why it didn't come up as a concern, Skylucky?
Hold on, he might backtrack on the 28.
No, man, he might answer, man. Do you know why it didn't come up as a concern, Skylucky?
No.
Because Mark Golding assets is hidden away at BVI under a trust. Do you think that is right?
I mean, unit trust.
Don't you think Mark Golding should bring one asset to the scrutiny of the Jamaican people, same way like Andrew Holness, yes or no? Munchie is a fair man.
Munchie, if there are investment opportunities happening in whichever country,
I did
I'm
not
sure
say
I'm sure the Prime
Skylucky.
Minister have offshore investment
Skylucky.
too.
Oh,
'cause
that's
he
not
has
the
No,
offshore
the
question.
Prime
business.
Minister
That
don't
was
I
have
did not
any.
say he
No,
was
not
there
anymore.
investing.
He used to have an
said
offshore
his
a company, but he dissolved the company and brought it back home to Jamaica.
I said, Skylucky,
Munchie,
I
ask the
did not
question
say he
again.
was doing investment opportunity in BVI. I said his assets is in a vehicle, in a trust in the BVI. That's where he have everything registered and put down. That's all.
That's
Do you
his
see the
only.
reason
The
why
That's
it's
his
British
on the
only.
map?
Virgin
That's his
Islands.
only asset.
Listen,
Yes,
move the goalpost, Skylucky. The question to you is this: do you think that a man that wants to run for the highest office in Jamaica should have his asset hidden away in a foreign trust, avoiding tax from Jamaica? Yes or no? Let me see if you have principle.
So if it is that based on how you position it, no, I don't think he should. But
So
based
that
on
is the
what
point
I
I'm making.
wait, allow me
I
though. One
want to
second.
go on the Skylark. You can't
Skylucky.
just
The
say
reason why
things
Philippine
and
wait the man. Skylucky. The reason why Jamaican people don't know how much account Mark Golden have is because we don't have access to the trust.
But what I can
hold on
appreciate.
the Skylark. I want to address something what you said too.
Okay.
About the bank accounts. Because you can have accounts at the bank. So once you have one account, mortgage account, you can have your checking account, you can have your different investments accounts, whether it's stocks, so you might have a US stock account, a Jamaica stock account, you might have a bonds account, US account, in bonds, US in Jamaica. They have different accounts. You can have one car loan account.
Skylucky.
So account is not. Me not understand. It's like
but basically you
our
are saying,
people are
Skylucky,
so.
you are
Me no know.
uncomfortable because the Prime Minister have so much account. So you're just uncomfortable. You have no reason.
That's one of the
uncomfortable.
concerns. Like I said, I'd love
How
for
is it still
to
a
hear.
concern when we just explain all of them something here?
But
And
Skylucky,
the IC did
hold
not
on.
sign this as a concern.
even
Munchie,
your concern, Skylucky, isn't it fair to say that the overseas forensic auditor looking at all of those accounts and found nothing to say that Prime Minister did anything wrong? Yes or no?
Exactly.
Answer that.
Munchie, based on the reviews that were done, I read where it was escalated to FID.
Jesus Christ.
Right?
Okay, let me
Skylucky.
answer that. Let me go back to
Skylucky. Skylucky.
Munchie,
It doesn't
I'm
matter
hearing you.
where Skylucky at the end of the day, right? The
this.
integrity.
Add petal.
Skylucky. But Philip, give me a minute. Skylucky, let me tell you something. Let me talk. The Integrity Commission was set up for the purpose to go through this all the financial and all the business agreements, everything to do with public sector workers, right? The Integrity Commission, Skylucky, has been investigating the Prime Minister's statutory declaration for 3 years. There is law in the IC Act that give them permission to bring in any government agency where they want to go bring in. My question to you, Skylucky, because you want to sound like you fear, but let me ask you again. My question to you is this: why didn't the IC call in the TAJ and the FID during the investigation? Answer that.
All right, so Munchie, what's the purpose of the FID? I'm trying to understand something here. What's the purpose of the FID? I understand TAJ, but I'm trying to understand FID.
I don't know what the purpose of
the
none of
FID?
them, Skylucky, because
FID
here's my
investigates
question, why I
criminal
say that,
crimes.
right?
Okay, somebody
The
answered that
Integrity
just
Commission
now.
had the option to bring in anybody who they want to bring in all along. Before they table the report, Skylucky, they could have brought in those
Which is
people
a valid
to
question too.
paperwork.
By
But
the
this
fact
way,
that they
But
tabled the
wait,
report
Munchie,
means
my
that the case
understanding
is
is that
closed.
you cannot bring in until
no,
you
that
have
is not true.
completed.
No.
That is not
Once-
true.
but
You know, so
once-
the Jackson Miller
once
come
the-
back, come apologize.
Yeah, once the thing has
That
been
is not true,
tabled,
Skylucky.
you cannot revisit it.
Skylucky, did you
the
not
case
see
is
the Jackson Miller
proved.
come back and apologize for what? For that?
No, I didn't.
You can go and check. You can bring in anybody you want to bring. There's a section in the IC Act. I just become it up on my phone now, me can't read it to you.
I have
Maybe
something I
But
can
I
play
believe
for you,
I read
Minister.
where
Hold on, let me play something for you,
Mr.
listen.
Tavares said that the IC has no right to escalate to
No, they have
No
no right
problem.
to.
Let us show you.
The IC have no right to refer a complete report to anybody else because the IC Act say after you table the report, Skylucky, everything will be over.
No, but
Alright, let me
how
make
can
it
a
me play
report?
this. Hold on.
We
Or
want to
not, the
understand
Integrity
something.
Commission
Right.
can So on this question of whether or not the Integrity Commission can properly refer a completed investigation report to another investigative agency. Well, remember, the Integrity Commission is a creature of statute. It means, therefore, that if they can do that, or if they are to do that, it must be set out in the Integrity Commission Act. And guess what? There is no such provision in the Integrity Commission Act. Can the Integrity Commission collaborate with another body in relation to an investigation? Yes, they can. How do I know that? Because that is set out in the Act under Section 7. But it does say that that collaboration can happen only during the investigation. Once the investigation is completed, the Integrity Commission Act provides nothing that would empower or allow the Integrity Commission to refer a completed investigation report to another investigative body. Remember, the only thing you can do with an investigation report on completion is to send it to the DCP, to send it to the Speaker if there's a breach of code of conduct, or the President of the Senate, or to send it to the commissioners, who then have the report tabled in the Parliament.
You understand now?
But the report was inconclusive, though.
But if the report was inconclusive, Skylucky, they shouldn't have tabled it.
No, it tabled because it was sent
Here's
to
what we're
Parliament.
saying.
They couldn't make a decision
Skylucky,
based on what was provided.
You didn't read the report. You said never read the report.
And Buffalo and Shuffle when
Munchie, give me a chance. Give me a chance,
You
Munchie.
are a PNP. You are
Give me a
not.
chance. Give me a chance.
You're a PNP.
Skylucky, the
Just
process
say that.
is, right? The IC reports to Parliament. It's a creature of statute. So when it do it, whatever report it do, it is tabled at Parliament, and that indicates the finality of the matter. So when they table the report and then go to ask FID and TAJ to investigate, they have no right to do that. When the report reach a Parliament, that's the end of the process. That's what that means.
And Skylucky, they could have called in those agencies before then table it. Why didn't they?
And how does an international forensic audit team come and comb through everything, and then you still are gonna say, oh, it's inconclusive? Politics, pure politics.
Even
and if you go through the report, you see a lot of error that the DI made and all of that.
Skylucky.
I'm here, Munchie.
You can disagree with the government and disagree with Andrew and his administration. Nobody not perfect, you know. But you know, I not understand with you people in diaspora, you PNP people. But every time people give on the facts, want to move the goalposts. Here is it, we're trying to tell you that this is how the law was written. And we have said, lawyers said, everybody has said. Integrity Commission could call in anybody who they want to call in Skylucky. Just don't table the report. Call in who no one call in. Why did they table the report? Put out this an inconclusive report and then call in other people if you can look. That makes sense to you? I don't see the things.
Munchie, my position is, I'm open to learn, so no need for name calling or pointing fingers. But
no, but you say you're a PNP, so I'm saying to you, you're
for Mark Golden now because of what is happening. Yet
yes,
you
so
did not read the report.
You
so did not read the report. You don't have the facts.
So Skylucky, let me ask one question. So Skylucky, even though Andrew Holness administration have paid down the debt, a build road, a build and renovate hospital,
Munchie, another
bus,
question.
buy more garbage bus,
we're not disputing that.
Four hospitals.
increase
4, 6, 10
pension
food.
payment. You know, so none of that has
I give
positive,
people false
Skylucky.
seed,
Of
false
course,
food.
there are
But
positives
see,
happening.
you
We can't
now vote for Andrew Holness
listen.
because you have like a misunderstanding with the IC. And yeah, put
That
all
he
of
did
that
not
aside and
read.
vote for Mark Golding for what?
I buy 2 houses under Labour government, you know. So let us not go there. However, my
Yeah, so even though you
concerns.
buy 2 houses under Labour
Munchie.
government,
Wait now, man.
and you see all the things Labour government do, you just don't like
Munchie,
Andrew
hold
Holness,
on.
right?
No, and you jump into
in
some
black.
conclusion that
In
is
But
black.
I
not
don't see the reason why
necessary.
you would have voted for Mark Golding, Skylucky. I'm going to be
And
honest
don't
with you.
personalize it. The election not
Because
call yet. But hold on.
because
We
Another
Mark
say if it should
concern
White.
I
call
have.
tomorrow, you're going to vote for him. I mean, don't
If
see
you
the
call
reason.
tomorrow, but as you said, the FID is now reviewing and things are still happening. But I have a concern also, and I have 2 more concerns which I'd
Go
love you
ahead.
guys to address quickly. As it relates to the Cornwall Regional Hospital, the overrun that exists there, because you spoke about paying down bill, that is
There
a
are no
concern
overrun.
of
There are
There's
no
mine.
no overrun.
Make him
I
finish.
can
Make
tell
him
you the
finish.
number of
Wait. And I'd love to hear from the male that was speaking earlier. I like his approach. He said that there's no overrun, but I like him to address that because I read an article and I've been looking at that where it was estimated to be about 2 billion, and now we're at 22 billion. Also, as it relates to the transaction that was raised in the IC report with the Prime Minister taking a loan, my understanding when I read that is that he got a unsecured loan, which is questionable on Barita's part, because I know FSC is now looking at their operations based on what came out in the report, that he did an unsecured loan using a property that was not in his name at the time. So he got a loan done, right? I don't know if you guys understand banking, but based on the operation, it would have come across illegal and unethical of the Prime Minister to get an unsecured loan done without the asset backing it in his name at that time.
Nothing is wrong with him getting the loan.
I don't think you
And
understand.
that is also very personal as well. Very personal. And I want to know what this has to do with state fund. As it relates to Cornwall Regional, no money has been spent as yet.
So Skylucky, you're in America,
there's
right?
a number of facilities that
Skylucky,
have
are you in
been
America?
upgraded
No.
or rebuilt.
Yeah.
No, I'm in Jamaica now.
No, when you normally travel, or you stay in America,
What do you mean?
you see your overseas in Jamaica back and forth. So where the overseas country you go?
Oh, in US.
I let me ask that question. Based on what go on in America now, right? And the polls that have been done. I mean, you have follow America now. What is the number one issue where the people in America say them a vote pan?
Munchie, no answer my question.
No, may I ask you this question first?
Move around. And
No, but may I answer you?
Answer the question. Me get to where me I go say. The number one reason why the people in America is voting and say them are voting back Trump is the economy. I don't understand you Jamaican people. How what Andrew do in a private life and in private business have anything to do
That
with
may I
us,
say,
the
it
people
don't
of
make no
Jamaica?
sense to him.
How does that affect we and state fund, Skylucky? Eh? You know something very unfair.
No,
First,
but
you
how
again,
the
read the
Prime
Gleaner,
Minister
the
take money
Gleaner.
from- how
You
the
know
Prime
what
the
you
Minister-
Gleaner, him not take nothing from what the
not worry
health
about
minister
in
said.
business,
the Prime Minister take money
even
from
though at
his
the start of the
charity.
conversation, Skylucky, me
The
ask
PM
you,
did not take
why
money
Mark
from his
Golding money
charity.
is not
The
in the
bank
country?
made
You
a
have no problem
mistake.
with that.
You see him don't read the report. I'm
You
come with the
don't have
talking
no problem with
points.
Mark Golding either fee money
Him
not trust
come
so
with the
nobody
talking
can
points
see.
them.
But you scrutinize everything the Prime Minister do in a private business.
No, Munchie Philippa, the report stated that
You said you did not read the report, sir. That is what you said
You
on
know,
this
very, very,
platform.
very unfair.
Philippa,
Because when
look
Percy
what I'm
Barnum
saying.
James Pattis was the Prime Minister of Jamaica, you know, couldn't ask
I
him in personal
understand that
business.
you may have things that you want to ventilate, but you
Mr.
can come
Skylo.
back and we can go through the whole report one
Mr.
next
Skylo,
day.
where you get
End of the
money by
day.
2 house? Where you get money by
Skylucky,
2 house?
I don't think it is fair
No,
for you guys to be to be trying to campaign on the man personal business.
But-
Once it now affects state fund, it shouldn't be a problem too, no.
the Prime Minister lowered the deposit amount, so I was able to make a deposit on a property, and I took
And next
a
thing, and
mortgage.
Skylucky, based on what you say, right? Cornwall Regional. Me tell you why me not go down the details with you that Conor. I have one question to ask you. When you sound like you have house and you do business. When you buy all of the assets, them and the things that when you buy before the COVID, are they the same price now in 2024? Yes or no?
No.
Everything gone up, right?
Naturally, yeah.
Same thing with Cornwall Regional. When
But by so much billions.
No, hold on, Munchie. No money was spent on Cornwall.
We're not Philippine. Remember Cornwall Regional Skylucky, you're a businessman, you have house. Remember Cornwall Regional was start before COVID. And because of COVID, we have a big setback and everything gone up. Next thing now, do you know who is the spending officer in the Ministry of Health? Who spend the taxpayer money and who sign every money we go to the contract and everything to do the work? Who do that? Do you know that, Skylucky?
No, I don't.
The permanent secretary. They say any problem you have, we're going to the ministry, ask the permanent secretary. You know the permanent secretary, you know what they name permanent secretary, Skylucky? Because their job are permanent. So you see the permanent secretary with the Minister of Health right now, Tufton get the job with him, and Tufton hire him. So you can't say my labor right. So if you don't want to know how the breakdown, how the money spent, you go and ask him. Okay? It has nothing to do with Dr. Tufton and the Jamaica Labour Party. And there is no overrun, it's a recast because of COVID. And you of all persons should know that we can do business before and
we are
after
assuming
COVID.
he does business, we're assuming that.
But he said it. I mean, another reason for disbelief.
Also, Sentence Bay Hospital was upgraded, the Falmouth Hospital, Noel Holmes Hospital. So those include what you're talking about. So it's not just
the Prime Minister credit. You know, the Prime Minister credit.
Skylucky wants something to gripe about. Because
you don't
want something to gripe about that upset. They want something to be upset about.
That's why I know say Skylucky is an original.
That's what he wants. Because I make up in mind already saying I'm going to vote
PNP narrative. Because I know Skylucky can't tell me why I'm a vote for Mark Golding.
You see, Munchie and the other. 1 second. You need to understand that there's a term and there are persons who are considered undecided voters.
I agree.
Use the platform to educate and impact these persons meaningfully.
I agree.
It's not just about
you're
bashing
saying
persons and
Skylucky, you're one of the
persons.
undecided.
And it doesn't matter what I am, though. What I'm saying, because I did say that
asking.
initially, Philippa. You weren't listening to me then. Munchie would have heard me. I shared my position.
The people them, please.
I shared my position earlier. But the undecided voters that listen to you guys.
Anybody will say anything inappropriate, me and me.
Everybody get a mute tonight from the moderator to Ratin.
Yeah, come in them at this.
All right, guys.
Thank you
for your time.
The fact that you're a swing voter, me I go engage you. The fact that you're a swing voter, me I go engage you because some people just need to know the fact.
Yeah, you have all of the information and
me used to be a swing voter because me grew up as a PNP and me changed my vote to PNP now go on with nothing. And I'm telling you, if there was any way, shape, and form where Mr. Andrew Holness was enriching himself with taxpayer money and not do the right thing, I would not be voting for him. Because me, I'm an idiot. And I genuinely believe and see where this man is doing the right thing and putting the country best interest at heart. I mean, now using private business to judge him. Because until Mark Jefferson Golding bring back in asset Skylucky in the country of Jamaica and open it up to the scrutiny of the Jamaican people, him don't have no moral authority to be talking about nothing at all about the Prime Minister's asset. Because his asset is hidden away in a foreign trust. I know we don't want to pay tax.
Once other persons want to join, I'm going to jump off, all right?
Yeah, have a good night.
I dear Skylucky. Me I got my bed too. Me tired.
Munchie.
Yeah, good night.
Like when this boy come in and I put in Turkle. Me not supposed to block him.
What
you
that
know
mean?
what is look because in the pan live, nobody black
just an animal. Turtles are cute.
You black Caution already?
No,
imagine. Caution, you sit on pan live 24 hours a day. If we wake up in the morning, you're on live.
In a beard.
Lunchtime, you're on live. Dinner, you're on live. And when you get time for beard,
In a
caution.
beard.
And when you get time for brush your teeth and eat your dinner.
One man is
be a cockroach in your car. Because your beard is there, sleeping there, eating there. Your big frozen balls supposed to sour.
Man
Because
say frozen.
you live on live, you not get no gift. You live on live, you not get no gift, caution. And when you get time to kiss your baby. And when you get time to help your baby with her homework and to help your baby mother cook. And you know, you like stagnant like dirty water, caution. Go look alive. Go look alive, caution. You see me just come off a vacation, caution. Eh? You know, see me just come off a double vacation, first overseas and then 7 days down at IB restart. When you can do that? When you can do that, and this first week of October, look out for me again down on the North Coast again. Do that and beat me. Do that and beat me, caution. The first week in October, me I go back down on the North Coast. I may just come off last week. I may just come from Canada. You live in your one room, in your one car. You're bathing there, sleeping there, shitting there, eating there. Go look at life, caution. The life stagnant like that's what. You can't chat to me, caution. You can't chat to me, nothing. You can't chat to me, caution. You look at life. Your life stagnant. Your life stand up like the rock of Gibraltar.
Robin Munchie.
You can't chat to me, caution. Me just come off from a nice clean vacation overseas. I'm a 7 days down at IB restaurant. Next month, me I go on vacation again. You can't chat to me. Eh?
Robin Munchie.
You can't help you every day. The pan I don't even get a gift. You don't even get a gift. Nobody never sorry for you with a big frozen front, your big sour front. Go beard. Come on to your piece of car and go beard your body frozen and so your beard from
Robin Munchie.
People don't want to go there, froze the taxi. Every
you don't want
taxi
to your frozen taxi, your beard from cockroach in your taxi and ants.
Petal,
You in your taxi, you shit in your taxi, everything in your taxi.
Robin Munchie.
You come over here, sir. You never know over here wait for you. You never know. Eh? We never know over here wait for you because you're big and frozen. Go watch it. Go clean out your dirty
Type in the
car.
chat, Teswin. Type.
Anyway, guys.
Robin Munchie. Robin
You see people like Lucky. He say my clean, he say my swing voter. Me I think just engage him, but I just the propaganda with the PNP has spread.
Once you're thieving money and shine fire, that person are going to get a block.
What you say?
Once you're thieving money and shine
Don't
on you.
block the people, man. Make roughneck. But roughneck not shine for you.
Make them mad out. Mad
That's not shine for you, roughneck.
Guys, you remember when Ninja Turtle was the swing? Oh my.
Roughneck not shine for you, Papa. Roughneck. Dirty water roughneck. It's supposed to shine for me because I'm a laborer. Look how nice and clean and green. Do this and beat me caution and roughneck. When you need a shower. We need some wash off with some J's.
Wow.
Clean green, wagwan.
But every day I watch other people about bad man, the Prime Minister from 2016.
Exactly, a bad man, the Prime Minister about him have 28 accounts. And then you don't know what account Mark Jefferson Golden have.
Yeah, no, sir. How much bank account back have?
Then don't know what account Mark Golden have, you know. Then don't know. Because Mark Golden money either way in a foreign trust. None of them can get access to it.
At least you know what the black man has.
Down over here, tap up the screen.
You know what the black man has. The black man has success and wealth, and we love that.
Let
The
me tell
white
you
man
something.
having things locked up over
Anyhow,
here.
All the PNP people them want ask about Andrew Owens' account. And because they don't have none, you know.
Anyhow, the reality about the account are only 8 or 9 accounts him really have. Either 8 or 9, that's easy.
They come register 28 account. I don't know where they get that from.
Some of them don't even register.
Some of them close.
Some of them.
I don't know what's close. I can't be close. I mean, because I won't because they farm 40 bit come money and go somewhere else.
And when the bank change name, the account change as well.
Me attack all the people who are complaining about the Prime Minister having multiple accounts. Some of them don't even have a birth paper.
Not even a birth paper,
Them
Peter.
don't have immunization card either. Them never go see.
You remember when Dr. Clark had got the money through the bank, then couldn't get for their money?
Exactly. They
Because they don't have ID and not
have
bank
an
account.
account.
Listen.
The one Zara Burton are over the dirty beggy boy. She itch up. I go on like she a liar and journalist and everything in a one. But listen, Andrew go get to deal with China because she over there. And he might ask her, say, but would it be safe to say the Prime Minister took money from the charity and put it in this and that, and she over there and incriminate her, say, but what the Prime Minister PR people them a see it.
But I want to say something also. Do you know that NCB right now, right as we speak, will give anybody $5 million unsecured loan?
Yes.
Yes,
Right
get
now.
unsecured loan from them too.
$5 million, I think them
Suppose
limited.
me no want put up nothing.
So that's what is the big deal about the unsecured loan?
Then now go clean cream, but then now go know that, you know.
You understand? And certain institutions will grant certain privileges to certain people who look like they're not high risk.
Clean
They might
green,
not
you have
give
to
me.
see clean green, you have to see with them. They go time then go in a one bank and when they want to go size up to see them can broke it. At that time go
Come
time
on.
to go a bank.
It is just so disgusting. Listen, when you say you have genuine case, we will understand because when I heard the thing before.
First, it was illicit enrichment.
Yes.
No, when there is no evidence of illicit enrichment, no, I'll go and get money from. How we have so much account? How we buy land?
Hold on.
How we have
somebody understand what the
house?
stock market
How
is.
in this? How in that?
Do you know
How is
what
that a
people get broke
crime?
on stock market and how much get rich by stock market?
Eh?
The stock market is a very volatile situation, you know. It can work either way. It can work for you and it can work against you. I used to do a lot of forex trading, and I made up my mind from late last year that it is not for me because the amount of my own time I have to concentrate on making sure I know what we're doing. Me not have that kind of time. I mean, not that discipline there. And I admitted it to myself and I got fooled myself. And I left it alone. And I've been doing forex trading ever since COVID came in and somebody pointed me in there. And it took me years to find out, I say, no, it's not mine. And I know that forex is just using money as opposed to using assets and like stocks when it comes to the stock market. But it's the same thing. And people make money when the stocks fall down and you did sell, or opposite way if you did buy. It does depend. That's all it is. So you can start off with $100,000 and end up a year with $1 million because you just have to buy the right stock. That's all it is. Nobody not trouble nobody money.
But me say clean green and panel. Once there is no evidence, of Andrew Holness taking taxpayer money, the argument should have been done long time.
Of course.
What is this all about? What
because
is
in the disappointed
What is this about when Mark holding money hidden away in a foreign trust when nobody don't see it and don't know what going?
Why is it so gullible?
What was so bothered about what money Andrew Holness have? It's not full of money, it's not tax. That me not see me can't see the logic in that. That's why me not follow it up. PNP, let me tell you something, man. PNP people are them alone want prosper. PNP people must, you see the cleaning company where they are Kingston. We are clean, we're responsible for clean majority, for do the body for cleaning at the hospital and in the government entity. You know, says a big PNP own that? Yes. The company that is doing the cleaning in the upper pub, down a public and upper UE. It's a big PNP own that. The big chemical company will provide chemical to the government entity. PNP own that. PNP are them alone want run every business in Jamaica. Any business with Jamaica Labour Party is a problem, is a crime. So that is the biggest problem is that Andrew Holness should not have no money. Andrew Holness should have be poor and walk around and beg like a papa. That's the problem, Clean Green.
Well, I don't know. Me just don't understand. I just don't understand.
And the Integrity Commission, the Integrity Commission under Seymour Panton is committing political interference. They are political.
They should be the ones to set the man free and straight, but this is not going to happen.
No, because in our first place, Clean Green, Andrew Holness shouldn't give Justice Panton a job there because everybody knows the Justice Panton a PNP. And then the people don't take off their orange shirts. Me saw an interview with Cartel, and Cartel say, if you not true Cartel fans, you don't know say my PNP long time. So you not real fans. You hear that?
I hear
No, me personally didn't know say Cartel a PNP long time. That wasn't my issue. My problem is with Cartel when time him come out and a champion for him party now. Me part ways with him.
Well, honestly, it was never my artist. We realize his talent. I know.
He was my
what he can
artist
do.
before he got prison, but a new Cartel, I mean, I know him.
Yes, and what I'm saying, you have to tell me that him don't know the speech where Bunting did give, hear it. Nobody not making
He
hear
hear it, man. He hear it, but because the PNP people, I could have want dog in an orange shirt. He hear it.
Mansour is here.
He hear it, man. But me telling you all the time, labor rights say, when it come to the PNP, then we put everything aside just for them party in a power. So even though Cartel hear this speech where Bunting say, he will put it aside just because he want him party in a power. As so PNP operate. That's when me and Liberator say, we not vote because we not get the care package. We not vote because we not get the burial help. Me just look at them and I shake my head. Because
is there any truth to the fact that me said like him or run instead of that? I told that I just park.
Oh, Cartel?
Yeah.
No, there is. I'm liar go run. I said Buchanan.
No, I heard that he was going to run instead of Dawes.
No. Then PNP have a spot in the administration for Dawes. They're not moving.
Okay.
Then talk Cartel out of it, man. Then talk him out of it. Then talk him out of it. He wanted to do it, but then talk him out of it.
Monsieur, what's up?
Dr. Monsieur.
Good night, folks. What's up?
How are you? Good night. Guys, please stop up the live because it's almost time for bedtime. Tap up the live, guys. The People's National, me say, I know that Cartel would have put his feelings aside just being party. And I saw an interview went up on the weekend. He said, anybody who are Cartel fans and never know some PNP, who are not real fans. So, he said, we're not fan on a cardboard, something like that. Do you remember this, you know?
One second, somebody in the chat say Andrew lock him up. And animal lock back.
Clean green, you have to answer them. You have to respond to them something there.
Yeah, let's waste people in my comments.
The People's National Party will put any feelings aside for them party. Any feelings aside, no matter what happened. They want them. You know, so from that, you know, you're from Rodriguez. Rodriguez there and Ellen.
Munchie,
Ellen.
you know what I find? Help me out with this. I remember when ISAT made some comments regarding the DPP, right? And members of the panel as well, correct me if I'm wrong, he had resigned from some position that he had in the PNP, some leadership position that he had.
Human Rights Commission, the PNP Human Rights Commission, he was chairman.
Yes.
Right. Don't you guys find it coincidental that since Carter's release, he's now the face of the People's National Party again?
ISAT.
Yes, and for J Flag, he's for the gay. He will be advocating for the gay people. I think the PNP is going to use the gay people in the election. That's the
People's National Party is desperate for state power, guys.
Yeah.
Any means necessary. If I gay them, if I the criminal them, anybody they forget for win, they want to win. Remember say the man down Sri Lanka did tell the scammer them say they must continue scam but must save the money to do something good. Anything for win. Anything. So I am not what the PNP do surprise me, doctor. Nothing what the PNP do under Mark Jefferson Golden. Because remember under PJ then they have become more class, as much as PJ having ways and PJ now do not for the economy and crash the economy, my Omar Davis, and they sell out onto the airpower front. But at least then they have class. Under Mark Jefferson Golden, the PNP is like a little down town skettle. They don't have no class, no good character. The PNP just like a big old dirty bungle. under Mark Golding and Dayton Campbell and
Peter Bunting.
Peter Bunting. No class. Any of those can come and put on a church and say, yes, we are PNP. Look on L.A. Lewis. When they have on platform, I throw money give people. Like a go-go club.
I felt like that was quite ridiculous, to be honest. Like the optics of that is like one big mimicry. It was very, very.
That was
distasteful. I feel sure. A theatrics, man. Theatrics. I feel sure that an L.A. Lewis, man.
That was so distasteful. Eh? You have a man like L.A. Lewis who is so disgusting and speak the most derogatory thing and talk about the most stupidness and horrible. L.A. Lewis is no role model.
No.
L.A. Lewis is nobody exactly below cesspool Orlando. L.A. Lewis is no role model if people on platform and show money. No class.
Good night.
That's the People's National Party and the Mark Golding. Good night. Who is Tess Wayne?
Howdy.
Hi, Tess Wayne. Good night. I thought you were going to say something, Tess Wayne.
No,
Tess
you're
Wayne?
not.
Tess Wayne, your internet is breaking up. Huh?
Munchie no take me down. Me nah hear nobody.
No. We're waiting on you to say something. Okay.
Internet now work good. Dirty flow now work good for truth, you know. Brockers 07, what one?
Internet now work good.
Me tell you, my one hour good too, so me can't even customer, you know, because flow I get be a problem. Every minute it brought down. I don't know what the dirty flow. Since it's time, internet now work good. But yeah, PNP gone to the dogs, guys. And when me hear upon the poll today, when I said JLP, when I say 44% of the country say that the country is going, I mean, nobody be perturbed because Jamaican people never say the country are going in the right direction yet. Never. I don't know which.
So them stay, man.
So, I don't know what problem. The problem is to make sure we put policies in place so people can benefit. Tari say, the PNP has been gone to the dogs from them a fight over Portia. Nobody worse than gone to the dogs when they gone to the gutter now, Tari. They gone to the sewage now. And the Mark Golding and Dayton Campbell. They gone to the sewage now. Because, oh, you're going to bring L.A. Lewis for your platform. If you come out here, dash out money. That kind of go club in there. Oh, you're going to bring cartel for your platform for what? After we Peter Bunting said about cartel. Oh, you're going to bring, who is Chief Curry? Who is Curry? I mean, never call him Chief Curry. Who is Richard Curry?
That more know too.
So I'll leave right.
Good night, Matzo.
Good night. Good night.
Matzo Rodriguez and Raquel, I'm not going to give one of views because we're going to leave in the next 15 minutes.
Good night. It is a pleasure to listen to Labour right them touch the point them how the government elevate people's life. You know, if you're a bad man, I killed some of the people them because Michael Manley is the worst prime minister, you know, and me tell you something in a short space of time. And Jones break that record. Obama ruled for 2 terms and him leave and go by an island. Them do. What happened to them? If Andrew Owen is rich, half him brain, by govern the country in the right and proper way. We don't give a damn. Andrew Owen is supposed to rich because him idea rich and him capability rich and him way of handling Jamaican business is rich. So we don't want no poor leader because anytime a country rich, the people grow. What this man do to Jamaica and transform Jamaica from where Pitney until now is the first we ever see this. And anybody not see this have 2 eye and them blind. May I tell you this? I have never seen the country grow and mature so much. Right now, the data with Jamaica Labour Right Party a payback we inherited from under PNP administration for the 18 and a half year with PNP in the House of Representatives. Sit there selling out, mashing up Jamaica and can't grow the country. PNP is a no-nonsense party. What L.A. Lewis done, me glad he do it because he only show up the moral of them party and the credibility of them and show say they don't have no integrity and show say they cannot run no country. I live to see history repeat itself. They have no standard, they
That
cannot
is
run
true.
no country, they cannot govern no country. Look how Labour right transform this country and get this country a grow. Saturday when I went in Santa Cruz, do you know what I see? Saturday when we went in Santa Cruz, it happened that me have to stop at various location and do a lot of business. And when I look and I see the KFC line long from we run to J Plaza.
Exactly.
Anybody
And about
inside
country
a
going
J
in the wrong
Plaza
direction.
could
And
not
Lisa,
come out
and I
because
said
the
people
KFC
can buy chicken. Mato, you hear her?
Yes, because the KFC line gone round there, and guess what happened? Bumper to bumper, and if you go inside now, that is the drive-thru, and if you walk go inside now, but I feel so you can't get through quick, and if you
Yes.
got the
And
hard
Lisa, and I
there,
said Jamaican people can buy chicken.
and if you and if
That's
you
At
the
got
least
the
whole
I
hard
thing
can,
there.
there, if you
can
got
go
the
on
hard
now.
there, it's the same thing, and if you go into the daytime bar, then it's the same thing. You know who in the country I give trouble labor right? Let me tell you who in the country I give problem. The man them who ain't no worth $1, we just a walk up and on a bun ganja from shop to shop and a catch food
Right.
from place. Same so with the woman then too. Those are the set of people we are give trouble. Make a blog and me say, you see anybody who will vote for PNP, they will lose their job because you know why they lose their job and them a turn back progress because any entity where you in our work and you go vote for PNP, you're supposed to lose your job because jam you want the country for jam. The country is going forward and nobody can stop it. Remember me, I tell you that. Progress, me say.
Somebody said in the comment that the opposition has no vision, and it is so true. And if somebody don't have vision, they're not eyesight,
Can't lead
how
you.
are they going to lead
But
you? They
Impossible.
don't come with
but
any policy proposal, any infrastructural development, or that how they will grow or continue to
You
grow
tear
this
down Jamaica.
economy, right? All he can ride on is allegation of corruption, which does not exist. So they will put things in
but
headlines that you people will run with. And because they know that you don't know the difference between a nil return versus nil, they just fool you
They just a
people
use
up.
term what they don't know Philippine. And before they ask somebody, me see one of them come out and say, oh, Andrew will find a null return. So then somebody come out and say, what do you mean? In find a zero return. Me say, what not stay in a lane, comrade?
If you don't make any profit, you will not
What not
be
stay in a lane if you
taxed.
not understand?
I tell you,
If you don't earn profit, you're not get no tax. You're not pay no tax.
Listen,
You
Philippe,
don't
on the
understand,
issue
man.
of the PNP not presenting any policy, I would go a little bit further and say I actually consider it a little bit disrespectful to think that the PNP can come to the people, give them theatrics and vibes without presenting any policy, any program, what they intend to do, right? Because,
that me sit down
but a
away
lot of
pan.
people we are to blame because the reason why they can come parade in front of them base like that without no policy, not at all, is because the base allow it, the party base allow it.
You can't
Actually,
do
they
what
actually don't have respect for them base, they don't respect for
And
them
I
party
will
base.
always say this: PNP love them lawyer and them doctor PNP, but them you see the people them with down here so them them must want to no finger in a one for dip in a ink and a
Yeah,
mash
exactly.
Same
beside
side
them.
of
That's why they
Philippians,
first
Just
one of
same
them
want
who
side of
that
person,
you
Philippians,
love
so them
points
no
out
same
you.
want to
circle.
tell you no nothing what will improve your life. Cause guess what? You cut off with
Nothing.
them power because the people them down here
Nothing.
so your aim, the only aim that they want you for is to use you.
PNP
You
broke
think them
bad
gonna tell
from
us say,
morning. Let
oh,
me go
you
that
see,
exam.
hold on, Motto, please mute. They're going, you think, me see somebody down here so say, oh, I want an unsecured loan because I'm a businessman. This man can get a loan, a development bank and not pay no interest on it. The development bank offers, they have a program called venture capital program. You can go to that bank and get business loan. Right? And even if you have to pay interest, it's not a lot. You think PNP will come and tell you about hard program and that you can get up to $1 million in grant money where you have to pay back if you have one established business already? Or them going to tell you, say, you can get $100,000 grant money where you have to pay back to start one little small business? You think them going to tell you about the scholarships in agriculture and that the government will give you boat and the government will give you backside land at a reduced cost and them will give you greenhouse and them will want $2.5 billion scholarship where you can go to study to be nurse, doctor, and whatever in a health field? Them not going to tell you that. And you're going to say nothing now go on while the government a build 4 hospitals, a build 4 major highway, you have development in St. Thomas, you have water project all over, so much things is happening all over the place.
Whole heap of things happen.
Whole heap of things are going on in a Jamaica.
That's how many people in the country now go the right direction, Philippines.
It's public knowledge. And I say government ID it. It's public knowledge.
Well, I know
people
but they're
like,
going to find pink wall.
people don't like read themselves. They rather get the news from the bar shop and corner shop and PNP.
And guess the pink wall of course.
Spread lie and propaganda.
Pink wall.
Because the details are not hidden. It's public information.
Well, I know. Yeah, pink wall is only going to post an headline. And what happens many times is that they post a headline, but you have to read the article. And sometimes you know say even them article is rubbish, but at least read the article. Because one headline can be extremely misleading. It's just to capture you and sensationalize the message out there. You understand? But
you're the one, abracadabra. Detail, please. Abracadabra, we're not going to do you want to research. If I tell lie upon the Prime Minister, you don't go find the research too.
Right.
If I tell lie upon the Prime Minister, so the Prime Minister have 28 account and the Prime Minister this and the Prime Minister that you'd have cock up Andre Stevens' program and listen all bag a lie. But when that's something important to benefit you, you're not going to find out. You want somebody to tell you. One of Andre go ask him about it. One of Andre and one go ask him about it. If something important like that, if you are a real businessman, if you have pizza for you that go look good. You're not a real businessman, you just want something to talk about tonight. Go on with your business. Or be a negativity you no bring and be a tear down. Be a negativity and be a tear down you subscribe to.
That's why them run Jamaica so long.
That's why, exactly.
That's why they run Jamaica so long.
How much the Prime Minister have and how much land he have and the Prime Minister for me couldn't have no land.
Have land and 100 account right now.
Once there is no evidence of the Prime Minister funneling any of the taxpayer money into his account, then he can do anything he want to do.
The Prime Minister couldn't do that.
There is no evidence of the Prime Minister taking poor taxpayer money and buying house and land. Him can do anything he want to do. The only persons who have problem with what the Prime Minister is doing matter is the people who not have no ambition, non-progressive element over YouTube in them one room.
We can't back your pan that. We can't back every labor right pan that.
Make abracadabra come up in our box. So
you see that way? Come up and send me a request as me no know.
Abracadabra come up in our box. I think
Abracadabra can send me a request if you want.
That way just a little while. That way just a little while. It is so true. You know that I can say this and I can say it openly. You say most crop in Jamaica is the PNP.
Exactly.
Explain why me can't explain and say if PNP run the country so long and most old people in the country don't have a house for themselves, they don't go to 2-room board house them a depend on. And now look how young people are built. Wait I tell you say and Jamaica Liberal Party run the country.
See, look here, staff I go tell him don't come up. You know why? Because I give him information. And you know why you tell him don't come up, staff? Because you want to keep him in a poverty. Get away.
Exactly.
Staff, you got to go to mom and come out for life. If you have nothing sensible to say.
Yes. So it look like you have security.
Too much negative, man. Too much negative. And you couldn't give so much money. After PNP, don't.
Hello, Moto. Yes. Can please hold on? Mute your mic, Moto. You know where the mute button is?
Yeah.
Please mute it, yes. Mute it, Moto. Abracadabra, talk now.
Yeah, good night.
Good night. Me hear and I comment and you
Yes.
talk about your
I
unsecured
don't
loan.
understand why. Yeah. Before we reach there, I just want to address something. I don't know why that lady was attacking me about the prime minister
Who?
and his money, and I can't tell anybody this. I don't
Who
care
was
about that.
attacking
That
you?
is not my concern.
Now, Munchie matter, man.
The
Munchie.
lady was saying, me
Are
fi
you?
go over Andre Stephen Page go ask about. Come on.
Maybe she never realized. Jesus Christ. I see me
Me
never
no,
had pay attention,
I am not,
to
I
the
am not,
comment.
I am not concerned about the government and his lump sum. That is not my problem. My problem is the whole heap of criminal them. How we are gonna deal with them? We are gonna move forward with them same way.
And that
That's
is
Mark Golden.
that is our, you mean crime in Jamaica? That's what you're talking about?
Yes,
Oh,
criminal everywhere.
okay. So crime is a we have
May
had that.
have a
It's been
security company,
perennial.
Watch this
Like,
now.
huh?
Yeah, as I was saying, I started a
Yeah,
company named Thunder Patrol Security Tech. And the lady was
yeah.
saying that I'm not even a businessman. Me just
Who said
want to
that?
come up with negative energy. The same lady in the green, I don't know why she was attacking me like that.
Me think a misunderstanding.
It's not a misunderstanding, nothing.
Oh, me not know when that. Honestly, I wasn't following the comment. All me did see was when he said that about unsecured loan or whatever, and then me start give out the information. I did not. I wasn't paying
Yes.
attention to the comment. But yes, when me see like
Yes,
people
but she
want
was
help,
saying that
when
I
me
am
see
not a
people.
businessman and
Oh, I was all
I'm
right. All
just
right.
telling lies.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it. But when me said, I know one thing I saw was when you talk about the unsecured loan, and when I see that, I try to provide people with whatever information that I know, right? So as I tell you, as I said before, the Development Bank of Jamaica. I think it falls under the Ministry of Industry and Commerce. The business, they call that ministry the business ministry. So the Development Bank falls under that. So you have the venture capital
So
program. So if you're a business person and you want a loan, you can go to this bank and you can get the loan. Right,
and the
as
bank
long
name is
as you have
Jamaica Development Bank.
yes, so you need your
No,
business.
Development Bank of Jamaica.
Yeah, Development Bank of
Development
Jamaica.
Bank of Jamaica.
Right, it's
Okay.
on
Yes,
Oxford Road.
yes.
Okay.
So you can ask about the venture
And I can go
capital.
on Google and look on them site.
Yes.
Yes, they have a program
Oh.
there. What you see, that is why I don't. Me not look on him in I comment. Cause man, you see, me not understand Jamaican people honestly.
Somebody black staff, no man. Black him, no
No, me
man.
not
Black him.
understand. Me not understand because it's like if me a provide information with somebody to somebody, it's a
Munchie can't
crime.
black
And
staff.
and, and it's because them used to the propaganda and the lies. Them know like when people are guide people and I tell them the truth. Cause them thing is that nothing na go on. And so everybody feel they in the doom and gloom era and feelings. Look, me not chat to you down there, so yeah? Okay.
Yes, as you were saying.
Yes, so you can go on the website and get as much information as you want. You can also
Okay, as
call
to the
me.
requirements, what I must bring.
You no, all right. Me can't tell it off the top of my head what are the requirements. So that is why I'm saying that you can go on the website and you can call the number, and they will help you to guide. They will help
Yes,
you
yes,
guide
yes.
you. But what I find is
Okay.
that people don't know about these things, but the information is public, right? And then people will say,
Uh,
oh, them not do nothing, them not do this, them not do that, them can't get no business loan or whatever. But you can get
all right.
business loans.
All right. Can I say something?
Sure.
Have you ever heard about the program that they say Jamaica Business Development?
The
Um
Jamaica.
I went to that entity, okay, and I gave them some information and they made me sign up on the site. And before anybody even asks how we are gonna go forward, the only thing I noticed them just sending me emails and telling me that $10,000 for virtual class.
No,
and it's
maybe I know
even
government something like that.
the Jamaica Business Development, which has they have JCAP, JIPRO, and all different type of entities are
Oh,
in
me
that.
not know about that. Me only know about the Development Bank of Jamaica.
Okay.
Yeah, me couldn't provide you with that information about the other entities you've come in contact with.
No, what I'm saying, I did join them, but before them even tell me how them are gonna help me.
A Jump Pro you talk about?
Yes, before them even tell me how them would help me develop my business, them just I send me email and I said $10,000 for every virtual class. I mean I say, oh we reach this, so them they not tell me how them can help me to make $1.
Oh, me not know about who are going there.
I mean I say, why them would I do something like that?
I don't know. I've never come in contact with that entity yet. But I know about the business, the Development Bank of Jamaica.
I did
Somebody
saw
saying
that
it's for
program on
training.
Cliff Hughes online.
Huh?
I did saw that program on Cliff Hughes online and I took down the number and call and get the registration. But then they asked me if me have $1 in my pocket. Them just I send me bill. Send me pay for virtual class.
Okay. I don't know though.
Then they ask me say all right then. What type of business you do? Not even that them not try to call and find out.
You sure somebody never try scamming?
But the thing is, Philippe,
no, it's not a scam.
The thing is, Philippe, I don't know what.
It's not a scam. It's from
the. Explain the thing properly.
Huh?
I'm saying,
no, I'm saying, sir.
Wait, we don't know what you're talking about because you're not explaining the thing properly, so we can't even give you any direction.
No, I'm saying I do a registration on the Jamaica Business Development website.
Right, but which part name so?
And
I bet you go up there. Where you say
I'm going for my tablet.
Philippe, I can take abracadabra number and him go talk, you know.
No man, you already forgot your bed.
No, abracadabra not take over.
No man, me get the information, you know. Me get the first information that was very important. But I was just saying about the Jamaica development, the business development. That come like some sham or something, it's not real.
Oh, well, all right. Me cannot speak to that. Me just tell about the Development Bank of Jamaica, okay?
Yeah, man, I understand that.
Abracadabra, are you a voter?
Yes.
You voting at 2020?
No.
Are you planning to vote next year?
Like always, me vote for anybody where move the country forward. Me not tired. Me not them foolish to
stay. We are planning to vote for next election.
Well.
Thank you, King.
As far as when we can say Andrew, I get my vote.
So one way you see Andrew do so far?
3/4 things where them should have do long time.
Like who should I do it long time? You mean other like administration?
Anyway, abracadabra, open you as a businessman open your eye and know say under PNP you can't open business. Because the money alone to pay if you start a business and the tax alone cripple every business in under PNP. So if you don't have no head pound about it.
Sound like he would know these things because him sound like a big man.
Staff Garden, yeah, I know how you Adventist so you support the People's National Party.
Hello, Mr. Staff, I want toxic
Because the People's
person, you know?
National Party now have nothing to do with Jesus and God and child of God.
And that
We
may I
have to
say.
put at the party, you know, we don't know you should be ashamed of yourself.
And them associate themselves to gay people now.
You don't know who you associate yourself with, do them gay party, the gay party there, and then gay people there. Shame on you, Staff Garden. As an Adventist, I am very embarrassed. I'm shame on you. Very ashamed.
So
Anyway,
we have
man,
gay laws and it's not implemented.
what
No,
is
we
about
do
gay
have
laws?
gay laws. We have this, they
Yes, we have
law.
a gay law, right?
Huh?
Yes, them call it buggery. Them pretty top and say buggery, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But why so much of them so prominent in the place and it not used against them?
Well, boy, I don't know, you know.
Because no government don't want to do that. Because if they ever do that,
Human Rights International and
America and England and the European, then they sanction with you. Want it to sanction us? If we ever,
then we have to learn to stand on our own two feet.
God,
we need to start. Listen to me. I need the government to state that no male should be rubbing out his handmickle.
If we ever try to do that, to do anything to the gay people, then we can't forget about overseas. Them would have black with them that sanction. We couldn't get no oil for buy. We couldn't get no grain for buy. Them would have black visa people. You know, Jamaican people love visa. They're not black from the visa people. Oh God, it's a big problem for we. We can't do it. No government can. Not your PNP say, oh, they said that with PNP coming in, PNP can't touch it. Can't touch it. And PNP can't illegalize gay, neither because the church will come out strong on them. So they can't legalize it and they can't punish gay people. So we don't have to just turn
up.
But
now, speaking about that and saying the church, but even with the church apartheid, so how that go?
Not Jamaican church.
Apartheid. So yes.
Not Jamaican church.
Yes, man. You have a lot of Jamaican pastor when nasty up themselves.
Yeah, but under quiet, they not do it loud.
Yes.
They not do it publicly, but yeah, but the gay is here to stay in Jamaica. We cannot hurt them. We cannot punish them.
You know what I never did know? I never did know that the church was in the Gazette. Right? So what really is the church function?
Right now, I feel like the church not playing its role in society. Yes, exactly, to collect offering.
Because the church in the Gazette, someone know. Why are they in the Gazette? What kind of authority them have?
What is the reason the man in the box is an imposter? Abracadabra, we the reason. Reason says an imposter.
Well, them can say what them want to say. I don't care. Me no business. Me no live my life if suit people, you know. Me just try to do it right.
Yeah.
Reason know him.
Nobody don't know me, man.
Where know him from?
So we could hear from Brocco, no? Brocco there in the box.
That bad boy me an instant heart attack. That's why me name Abracadabra.
We are in the live 1 o'clock and we don't hear from Brocco all night.
Brocco, talk to
Brocco, we not go on your bed if you want to sleep, Brocco.
Brocco sleep.
Where is Reason? We say yes, you know him. We know Abracadabra from Reason. Talk to me. Type it in the chat.
Let them talk. What they know?
That is why we need to work with this government to get the first. Yes, Gertrude, we don't know. We need to work with this government for a number of reasons.
Come, let's
number of reasons we need to work with this government because, as me telling you from 10 o'clock, me come on and me I tell you, the People's National Party don't have no plan. Me ask you for mark plan, you know. Me ask you for Mark Golding plan. Me ask them, say, what is Mark Golding going to do about inflation? Nothing. Because he can't do nothing. Mark Golding can't change the price of food in Jamaica.
PNP have a plan.
I hear from Brocco now, no? Brocco now say nothing.
Brocco!
Yeah, what was the question? Because I was on computer doing something.
Broco, good night.
Yeah, good night to you, everyone.
You on the platform that we don't know, we don't hear your views. What are your views on what is going on in the country?
I think the Jamaica Labour Party is doing a wonderful job. And I don't know what.
Are you living in Jamaica?
No, not right now.
Are you planning to come vote next year?
Sure, I want to do that.
Please, come vote.
Please make a plan.
Enemy and encamp around Prime Minister holding the state of his flesh.
And I know
papers in a foreign. Soon as next year come in, we don't better take up on a whole heap of vacation, save on a vacation to an election call. We tell no boss so no updating on no family emergency.
And put on the little $50 and
run cut one day and come back.
Guys, so we were talking about the church not playing its role in society.
What do you mean by staff? What say? Which staff? Munchie, no Canada you live? No, Jamaica. Which Canada? Jamaica me live. Jamaica. Jamaica. I'm living in central Manchester. You don't know this one time Canada where they never have the background here, I never have the bell. I don't want Kirk, but I never want to look too bad. I never walk with it. I never want to make a nice safari. And Jamaica me live.
Come for.
But all the laborites that is living in diaspora, the ones who have papers, make sure next year when the election call, you come out, come vote. You know, but stay overseas and talk about so you know come. And yeah, if you, once you name upon the voters list, you come out and come vote because we cannot allow Mark Jefferson Golding and Dayton Campbell and Peter Bunting to form the next government. It will be chaos in our country.
We have to come
on progressive government
as well. Rodriguez.
Hi.
Rodriguez.
Hi, good night.
Hi.
Good night.
We can't allow the non-progressive government, Mark Gole, to come in a Jamaica, come run it.
Right.
Because Mark Gole don't have nothing to offer. Nothing.
Only time come.
Only time come.
What you already said them are gonna do about crime? Me ask the guy since night. They're gonna put up camera. So why didn't put up some camera now? Why didn't you have Spanish Town now put up some camera out of Spanish Town now?
I remember Bunty said so them are gonna use fishermen to secure the border.
Yeah. Brother Paul.
How you doing, Munchie?
Why one? Good night.
Yeah, from out of the diaspora.
Welcome.
Yeah, man.
Are you planning to come vote next year?
Yeah, man. Our Prime Minister do a great job, man.
Yeah, man. We have to roll in and come vote because we cannot afford Mark Golding and Peter Bunting and Dayton Camp to get their hand on the cookie jar.
Not even my focus on them. I focus on the things that my Prime Minister do.
Of course, as you should.
The Prime Minister open up the whole country with highway and enough road, a bill and all them things, the house and all them things. I never see so much action take place in Jamaica from me born till now. I first see so much activity in Jamaica. House have been like crazy. Highway have been like crazy. 3 mile when name after Porsche. Andrew come make them know say 3 mile vehicle can Andrew come make them see. So we don't listen to the noise, you know. We're not listening to the noise and the whole part distraction. Because a distraction, me see I go on with them. All certain man where did have themselves under investigation over allegation and all them things there. Them sit on stage and up front. We don't pay them no mind. We work with the Prime Minister because he's young and he might do a lot of things and he have vision and the Prime Minister can see far in the future. So we now watch them. We know he might go back there. A lot of distraction and misinformation we are going around in the media and the bogus vlogger them and all. They were a spread rumor. Them don't want to see Jamaica develop.
They just want to pass it back in a power. That's it.
And a lot of people must open their eyes and look. You can't be blindfolded by money and think about money where Prime Minister have. The Prime Minister young, very smart, very bright, and he invest his money. Those are bad mind activity when me see a go on in our whole country, a pure bad mind me see a go on down there. With them people we are striving. All the people have to do is just work with the Prime Minister. Because you can't lose the election if they work with him.
Exactly. First they say they are investigating because of illicit enrichment. When the dust settle and the investigator come in and the forensic auditor come in, they don't find no illicit enrichment. The director of public prosecution, she don't find no reason for charge the Prime Minister. They're not satisfied. They're satisfied. So they know they say they might bring FID and TAJ, the tax evasion, and FID must investigate Barita.
The Integrity Commission have an axe to grind with the Prime Minister. I don't know what kind of axe they have to grind. They are the ones
Justice Pantan, that is a PNP man. Because in my opinion, Justice Pantan the one the job where my name?
Trevor Monroe?
No, where the guy
Commissioner of Police.
No.
Okay.
No, not the Commissioner.
Greg Christie?
No, Justice Pantan wanted a job that when name?
Justice?
The head of the judiciary.
Yes, Brian.
Yes. Justice Pantan wanted the job that Brian Sykes get. But because he not get it, that's why the Prime Minister should not bother give him no position. Because I'm spending time there.
Yes.
Pantan retired as president of the Court of Appeal, you know.
He wanted the job that Mr. Sykes have. Justice Sykes.
When he get higher than Chief Justice?
No, but he never want that. He wanted to be the mover and shaker in the judiciary. This is an IC job, yeah. Even though it is a job where he think it is a good job, he never feel too important doing that job. He wanted the job that Justice Sykes have.
Yes.
So you not get a job then off run the judiciary and everything, him upset. That's why Andrew should not have given him any position. But the man, the PNP man and a sabotager.
Greg Christie a sabotager too.
Greg Christie now.
Excuse me there.
I don't know why they go for Greg Christie from over the Caribbean country when they hide out and bring him come back Jamaica come give him work. Remember PNP they run him way now?
Yes.
Remember Omar Davis and the PNP did run him when he was contractor general. Omar Davis set up a different team and boycott him and go around him. Remember they run him way?
You see, the PNP have Greg Christie as a Lord and Savior. You understand?
I know Greg Christie the Lord and Savior, the Evans man.
You mean Pantan?
No, the Evans. The director of whatever, the one of his sign up on the statutory declaration. He is the PNP man that was working with Peter Phillips. So him are the big man, you know.
Well,
he have to be satisfied without a reasonable doubt that the Prime Minister is safe before him sign. That man is a PNP man who used to work with Peter Phillips. And a man up at the Integrity Commission and make problems. How is it that a known political man can be working at an Integrity Commission that's supposed to be barred from any political affiliation? And the PNP doesn't see nothing wrong with that.
No, them not gonna see nothing wrong with it as long as it's in their favor.
I know. And that's why the Jamaica Labour Party to take the Integrity Commission serious. And don't use for them narrative or for them opinion to cloud our judgment as it relates to our Prime Minister. Because they're just trying to sabotage this government.
They have an axe to grind. And the one we get robbing at the car park up at New Kingston, we say, man robbing how much $1 million. All know him can give a statement to the police.
Right.
So how can they be Lord and Savior over people and them themselves have issue where you get robbed and up to this day you don't give a statement to the police or anything like that, and the police can.
When the police ask for them to come in and give the statement, the police got some request from the Integrity Commission. The high-ranking police that were investigating got request all of a sudden out of the blue to send in information about statutory declaration. So it just proves that the IC is corrupt.
Exactly. And I
Right.
try and I use their power to intimidate people. Soon as
And
the
then
police put out and say he did not come in for questioning, then send letter to the police to talk about if I mean like the police Philippine, but just I ignore them in our next know. If I mean like the police, but just ignore them. Nobody should take the IC serious.
Yeah, me
I'm
not
telling you,
ignore
if
them.
I was an MP, I mean, give them when they get already Philippine, and them are calling me, but we send this. I mean, not said nothing.
Cause
So
guess what? Me not
first
think
of
them for
all,
have so
the
much power.
MP were elected by the people of Jamaica. The Integrity Commission can't move them out of their position. I mean, I just ignore them. I tell you.
yeah.
I'm here rebelling now. Wanna look. I tell you no.
Same thing, Mr. Munchie.
Who don't
Well,
look on them?
well, listen. When this Andrew I bring them to court. So the judge must put gag order upon some of them, because them a chat with them and want to hold it for disinformation in the media. I go round. So anytime they go to court, the judge must implement a gag order upon some of them to keep them quiet, because them a chat and they don't know the facts or nothing. All of what talk. Yeah, and everybody who is an enemy of the prime minister, just all of a sudden they have vloggers page where they can come out and put out disinformation where just no make sense. And you sit down and you look on the thing the thing where the IC release. You know, see where it has shown nothing to say the prime minister is dishonest or anything like that. All them are try to say how him get so much money or where money come from. The man work hard, the man invest, the man and his wife put together the two of them is so brilliant that it's like they can't believe some of them in a parliament for how much years and then
Exactly.
like they can't believe they have nothing. They hungry.
If Andrew never have nothing after being in politics after 27 years, me that call him Croft.
Yeah, it would have been a tough. It would have been a tough.
But look how much Mark Golden have a Finsack.
Sweet Rose and Kizzy Dan, good night.
Look how much Mark Golden get have a Finsack. Why didn't I investigate it?
Let me say good morning, because my
Oh,
time
good
zone is
morning. I
different.
saw the time yet.
Yes, so it's good morning for me. It's actually almost 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 a.m. So let me say good morning and good night to everybody on the panel. And I want to say thank you guys so much for pushing back and being here. I take on a good time, on a private time, and all that it push spreading the work at the party and positivity about the country. But one thing I want to tell you guys, my observation from watching the live, and even other labor rights or JLP lives are so-called persons who say they are speaking for Jamaica, right? Crime is an issue that affects all of us, every one of us, every single one. And if somebody is murdered in Negril Point and we are in St. Thomas Point, it still affects us because even a traumatic experience, you have a fear because you don't know when, who, what, especially if the crime is not solved. And Jamaica has been facing a crime situation for so long that now we are just accepting anything and say, oh, crime, 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 accepting it sort of as the norm. But I want us as laborites and as Jamaicans to be fair to this administration and to be fair to the government and even our deputy prime minister and Minister of Security, Dr. Chang, because since he is the minister and since this administration in power, they have done so much to tackle crime, right? They have invested a whole lot. We all know the statistics regarding the upgrading and the building of new police stations and equipping the police and building out the force, the army, the investments, border control with the ships and all these things. and we are now seeing the statistics regarding crime. There is a decline, and yes, every now and then there's a decline, and then it flare up back because the boy them insist on putting the country as having the country under hostage, and it also benefits the PNP for us to have a high crime rate.
True.
Remember during the Klansman trial, so much come out about how they watch the news and they know which area to go shoot up and to do this because they are affiliated with the PNP, right?
Of course.
So we when persons come and say, oh, crime, 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 and the crime, we need to push back on it. Don't accept it that crime is a major problem that is just running loose. This government take on crime like no other. They have spent a lot. The budget for the security ministry has improved so much, and we see them a put it to work. Gone are the days when every time the police would be on a crime scene and during an interview you'd hear, oh, the perpetrators escaped in nearby bushes. Tell me when last one you hear a police officer said that.
That is true. That is true, Izzy.
Right? Look at the success rate of Wanted Wednesdays. Look at the way the police come out now equipped. They are working smarter. It's not like one time. It's not like, and we need to get that out of our head and support the security forces and speak truth to power that this government definitely doing something about crime. Don't we no longer need to accept the narrative that with the country crime riddled. Yes, we have the people out there, we have the nonsense, and we have the boy them we don't want not a life, would choose a life of crime. But which country in the world no have a crime problem? No matter if a murder or robbery or rape, all it come under crime, right? But the main issue where we have in Jamaica with crime is murder. Most time at the murder rate. And a lot of times it is domestic issues that the police cannot intervene in at that moment. Right? So then we have a crime. And of course it is counted in the crime stats. And this year, we don't need to forget, so the PNP directly to the nasty life and then dirty living contributed to the crime stats. A child was murdered, her mom was murdered, Philip Palwell, baby mother and child, due to his nasty domestic lifestyle, right?
Yes.
And then we have Sylvia now we sitting in jail awaiting trial due to murder and I'm home him wife.
Yes.
Right? And they cannot point and say it's a gunman breaking at them house or it had the crime happening at them home.
Yes.
And the PNP can't tell me nothing about crime.
Exactly.
So we need to stop letting, like I was listening to the guy before, come to jump off a little bit. When name Skylark or whatever I want name. Come and come talk about due to crime and Andrew this. We need to push back at them when they come on the platform and talking nonsense. The crime statistics are there. The Prime Minister has been going around the country and he has been speaking to various police officers in various positions in the force for each parish. The videos are online. We need
It's
to
on his
share them
Instagram.
and
1 minute,
use them. Yes.
Kizzy. Somebody can lend Bookman come up. Somebody can lend him a back.
I soon jump off Philippines. I'm not staying. I just wanted to say that for the persons who are listening and as Munchie who are host our program. So when they come and say crime, ask them under which government.
Hold on, sweet. Mute your mic. Cause
we ever have this amount of investment in fighting and tackling crime and securing the country. We have never seen it before. So we no longer need to accept this nonsense from nobody. Even myself as a Jamaican, as a citizen, I've never seen it before. So that is just my little 2 cents that I wanted to add to the conversation. Big up on yourself.
I said it earlier when we start 10 o'clock. You are right. We're glad you come say it again. I agree. Because Jamaica Labour Party has always been the party of law and order and put things in place, put policies in place to uplift the Jamaican people and to set law and order. PNP always the party of chaos, mayhem and crime. Look on Spanish Town. Look for Spanish Town that has been under Mayor Scott from a man out of my mother womb. Mayor Scott has been over St. Thomas, over Spanish Town. Crime infested, the market nasty, the place dirty.
But Munchie, if we want to be
the business
fair,
people
and
them
if we want to be
troubled.
fair, right? And even PNP, if they're on this platform, they cannot dispute this because it's facts. Most of the areas that have problems in Jamaica, most of the communities that are crime riddled, anytime when you go down in the belly of it and check the statistics, they are predominantly PNP areas.
Of course.
This is where the PNP vote is. Don't come talk about Western Kingston because uno PNP, when you're in the power, what uno do? Uno target Tivoli and talk about Western Kingston. Western Kingston is not Tivoli. Western Kingston is not just one community. So don't come talk about no Western
Anytime
Kingston.
PJ want win the election, Kizzy, he just send the police them down at Valley.
Yeah, them
That's
squad,
nothing
them
else.
PNP squad of police where them used to have the position to have them as top cops in a Jamaica and to say them a fight crime. Them never have no effect on crime. All they did was judicial killing, just a kill, and it was set there to kill out labor rights. That was not crime fighting.
Anytime PJ want win the election, he send the police down at Tivoli and he knows say Eddie go down there, go walk with the people and he say, see I got love the criminal them, my gunman down at Tivoli, mother of all garrison, BAP election.
They just PNP tactic is to demonize and spread propaganda, and that is what they do all the time. Them repeat it, them believe it, them is so sheep like. You will never see a comrade. You see if my party do something when me don't like, maybe me will not voice it publicly all the time. But even to my other labor rights, me say, listen, this is a wrong move, this not look good, this not look good. You see, comrade, before so them quiet, them not address it, them turn a blind eye, they look a bush. Until it blow over, then you see them come out back and spread the same lies. You don't see them come out and condemn Silvera and ask what really happened. Why you not cover up that murder? Why you not clean up the room? Why you not renovate the space? Why you never call in the authorities?
Why didn't change the tile on the floor?
There was a letter going around, whether it is true or false. I don't know the full details. I mean, no blue boot. I mean, I give comrade my money. So I mean, I go talk with me no know. But it is highly alleged that a Bunting's son was molested by a man. How we not hear nothing about that?
That cover up.
It cover up. Good.
That cover up. That's a PNP stay.
So you want to tell me?
Look on the contractor general report will come out. Well, look on the IC report will come out against Ian Hills. You know, so but not talk about that.
Ian Hills, the amount of things with Ian Hills when not normal. Even
look
right now,
I
see certain things I can't even talk
and
because it's in a
nobody
court.
talk about it. And he's still a part of the People's National Party.
Labor, me a labor right from me know myself, and I don't like law breaking. Me afraid.
Me too.
Because me have too much shame and pride. Me don't want nobody call me criminal. Me too red for that. And me know generally that's how labor rights stay.
With them, you can't call them anything as long as them a PNP.
They're no business.
They're not shame. You can't call them anything.
They are a prideless set of people.
Prideless, classless.
They're shameful. They just not have nothing about them. Bottom of the barrel dregs.
Look at the conference when they have madman L.A. Lewis a show money give them like then the Pampola dance. It's saying classless.
And then look, Daz himself come out. Imagine Daz himself come out consider Empire his name and nothing. No, but nobody no one know who is the perpetrator because I'm sure no labor right did I try poison Daz.
No. When I see him come with them want try poison him. That's why you say then cover it up. You know, nobody no come out and say who poison you, which restaurant did you eat, who share your food, where you stop. Then
nobody cares.
And then that still put on the orange shirt and a walk around. That's why I mean I understand the labor right kids when you hear them say, but me now vote because me no get a care package. Me not understand them. Because as a labor right, you're supposed to vote for things.
They're just simple-minded and you can't blame them. Let me tell you something, sometimes I feel sorry for some of labor right because it's just like how sometimes black people feel like they're a second-class citizen because of that mental damage over the years of victimization. So you see, you have me have to give thanks for people like myself and you guys who not afraid, who come out and show no self and proud. Right? Because we know we're not telling no lie upon nobody and we are proud labor rights. So it motivate others to speak them truth as well. But a lot of labor rights, me tell you, sometimes they will say, Kizzy, me dey on your side no, me can't talk, I'm afraid me lose my job.
Yeah,
Kizzy, me
true.
can't talk because if me talk, my co-worker them are going to treat me bad. You
Right.
understand?
My boss is the biggest PNP and he knows me said me not even know if you vote for PNP. Me a big labor right.
Staff garden, what me lie about? Come
I know
tell me
every
what me lie
racist can
about.
do it, Rodriguez, because I know if you're a fact, you have a bunch of teachers.
Elephant
They can't
staff.
talk to them a labor. There are a bunch of labor right teachers right now. They can't even people that them out to them a labor right.
They don't want
Because of
nobody to know
victimization
because they're
from the
afraid of
JHA and the PNP
victimization.
people.
They're
Munchie,
afraid
me no
comrade
hide
beat
it.
them down.
Me no hide it at all.
Because look here, comrade the hog and goat, them a bully. And if I like me, they follow them. When you see them biggest propaganda, nasty 1 foot John text it for me every day, text it for me on Twitter. And Tracy saying can't shut me up, he leave me alone. But if me they follow them and a little time, then tell me how much things I'm if I go suck my mother. But you see, because I suck my mother proudly as a child, it matters not to me. I am not
And a
afraid.
little cost me too, but because they say me thin skin, then bother with me. And a little put me tomorrow morning. Me know so
Yeah.
I made the hot topic over caution
Well,
tomorrow.
and they know. So staff garden say like look how they lie now. Well, look how they lie now. PNP send me a England. Sir, you know, sir, madam, miss, I don't know what you be. Transgender, transmission, I don't know what you be because uno PNP supporters uno carry many body parts involving all sort of nastiness. You know nothing about me. You don't know where I am. But PNP never do nothing for me yet, sir. Nothing.
Munchie, you have to talk about Dr. Clark.
Anyways,
Dr. Clark, one of the greatest finance minister. Funny time, before you're born, you never see it. Until you're born, you never see a finance minister so great as Dr. Clark.
You're drastic. I tell me in that chat say PNP put the people first. How
yeah,
I
PNP
end up
put the
yeah, the
people
worse.
PNP
first,
know if you use
drastic?
the right slogans. Then can get the catchy slogans and the
Yeah,
catchy
how
catchphrase
PNP put people first?
because
That drastic.
all of the criminals dancehall artists them a follow them and then good with lyrics. So they
But
can
how
jump with lyrics.
PNP
But
put
I
the
know
people
lyrics run
first
country.
because under the People's National Party, according to Ronnie Tweet, is the greatest transfer of wealth from the middle class
PNP
to the rich.
poor
You
people
didn't see that?
first
You
and
didn't see
people
that
first.
statement there, drastic? Drastic, type in the chat and tell me if you see that statement there from Ronnie Tweet.
Yet they
Say
have
under
the
the People's
most
National
garrison and
Party.
ghetto people. When you see the people in Maga conferences support PNP, they look destitute and hungry, who not have teeth missing, look like they don't get a good night's sleep, like them asleep in a dark bed. They look like same way they roll out of them kennel and put on the orange shirt. I saw they look. Here one comb, here look terrible. Me
I
feel
get the
shame
money
for
I have to put it
PNP
back.
people. You know when I come off of your platform, Munchie. Me there in the comments.
Drastic, type in the chat and tell me if you hear the statement from Ronnie Tweets. Say the greatest transfer of wealth from the middle class people to the rich people happened under the PNP. Type and tell me if you see it. Dirty Bookman, good night. Me I look for your comments. Drastic, type it. Dirty Bookman, good morning. Guys, me can't believe so don't make me pass my bedtime. Let me make Dirty Bookman talk before
Morning,
me go to
Munchie. Give me
bed.
5 minutes. Let someone else speak. I'll soon get back. Just give me
All
5 minutes.
right. Okay, so Drastic, you never see the comment from Ronnie Tweets. Go Google it. Ronnie Tweets say under the PNP, the greatest transfer of wealth from the middle class to the rich. So you're going to tell me how PNP put people first when Ronnie Tweets say that? How? How PNP put people first, Drastic? All PNP like to say, oh, we love the poor. We love the poor. Nothing else. Because from PNP, I love poor and
Because the poor always
PJ.
support them.
From PNP, I love poor and the PJ. 18.5 years of loving the poor. No poor people are supposed to live in Jamaica. 18.5 years no PNP, I love poor.
To keep them poor.
Those poor people still there. Interesting. How PNP put people first when the people don't
back to
St. Andrew don't Anthony Hilton constituency still eat from the dump. Is that putting people poor? Putting people first? Interesting. Is that putting people first when PNP people still eat from Riverton dump? Is that what you call putting people first?
For them.
Type in the chat and tell me if PNP putting people first, if the people who eat down a Riverton dump out of the dump. Or if PNP people putting first, if the people down a jungle when no running water and we are being out a door and I use pit toilet in a town. How is that putting people first?
It's not a good look.
Not to mention the back to.
How is PNP putting people first when PNP people run down a back to still I use plastic bag and a chewer over gully side? How is PNP putting people first? We're under the People's National Party. The greatest transfer of wealth according to Comrade Ranitwaite happened under PNP. All PNP do is a slogan, nothing else.
Run with it.
Good for is come up with a good slogan, nothing else.
Run with it.
No? Ranitwaite C9. Ranitwaite said this years ago. Drastic. From PJ timing say it. I don't think you all know.
The government have slogan.
Government has slogans and no policy. That's the People's National Party. Time comes for no reason at all. Mark Golden can't tell you what to do for the economy as far as inflation is concerned. Mark Golden can't tell you what to do for crime. Mark Golden can't tell you what to do for health. I'm here say one comrade company platform can tell me say Mark Golden say he might go put up more camera. Why? What is stopping him from putting it up now? What is stopping the PNP from putting up camera in the PNP garrison them? What is stopping Mayor Scott from putting up camera? What is stopping Mayor from Keystone and St. Andrew from putting up camera? What is stopping him?
Nothing at all.
What is stopping the PNP from putting up camera now? Come here, son, say Mark Golden say man put up camera. What stop you now? We not do nothing at all. Just talk. All the PNP want to do is come in to get their hand on the public purse. What 200 down the year? No, tap up the screen, please, and get me to 200K. 200K, please. 200,000K, please. Tap up the screen right now. 200 down the year, tap up the screen. What is stopping the PNP from putting up camera now? Nothing is stopping the PNP from putting up camera now, you know, guys. The man over Spanish Town can put up camera if he want. The lazy mayor who presides over one of the dirtiest cities in Jamaica. Mayor Scott.
But what is Mark Golden going to do for the young people? And you put the HEART program in place, was put in place by Labour, right? And him encourage the young people to go to the heart to learn a skill because they don't have to pay nothing, them will get stipend and all of them things. So me need to see young people who sit down lazy and play bingo and play card pack and drink rum and boom. They need to get up and
they not play bingo and dial them and dial.
And tap out the
they not play no bingo and dial them dep and dial.
They get that from the PNP. Because remember, Julian Robinson come out and said the PNP people don't want work because they fear the money too cheap. They prefer to stay home and beg. Remember, I come out and said that, you know. The PNP prefer to stay home and beg than go work for minimum wage. Remember?
Well, the father
PNP put people first.
The father of all scamming is baby, the PNP, you know. You have to remember that. The father of
remember the PNP. You know, say have cameras now that can get gun.
PNP people up in constituency say they can't go work for that little bit of money they can't know enough. I better they stay home and beg and scam and thief and be a nonsense to people. Tap up the screen. 200K yet. I'm there from all night. 10,
Yes.
11,
Munchie, the young lady
12,
earlier,
1.
Kizzy,
3 hours me there and I
was
not get 200K. You know come no man?
Kizzy was spot
Munchie,
on
did you know
with
that they
her
have cameras
analysis.
that can detect weapons?
But me I say where camera is concerned, abracadabra. You can't just put up camera, you have to put the info, you have to put in the plan first. You have to put in the fiber cable, the Prime Minister said it. And if you don't drive
The
around
camera
Kingston a
don't
couple
need the
months
cameras
ago,
don't need fiber cable. The
eh?
cameras don't need fiber cable. The
So you
cameras
got to
don't
put up
need
the
fiber
camera upon the
cable.
wall, upon the something for people teeth them down?
The cameras do not need fiber cable.
The one them what the Prime Minister go put up, we need fiber cable for them.
We don't need fiber cables.
We need it for those cameras that we're putting up. We'll put up camera in at the stoplight.
No, the
Abracadabra,
cameras
whether
them
they
not have
need
to use
cables or
fiber
not.
cable.
Abracadabra, you not gonna tell
They
me
don't
what
have
the
to use.
government are doing. You think a party shop we are run? We just
Abracadabra.
catch a camera up
No,
and
you're not understanding.
wall,
Look,
your teeth down.
Give me a second, Munchie. Whether they need cables or not, they still have to be put in place strategically. Because if you take the situation where cameras are put up, like, say, in London, to spot what they call U-less cameras, and people go there and destroy them and take them down. You understand? You can't just say you're going to put up cameras and put them up like that.
Exactly.
They have
The
to be
government know what
strategically
we do. We
placed.
don't know what do abracadabra.
Right? I know what abracadabra is talking about. He's talking about like maybe Wi-Fi cameras where they send signals. But even if you're going to use those cameras, they still need to be placed strategically. Because remember, we have a culture where...
all over Jamaica and a dirty boot, man.
Yes, that means the network will have to roll out before the cameras.
So either way, we affiliate.
The first have to set up the surveillance center.
So exactly, so that's what the government is doing.
Surveillance center.
The government are putting everything, because when they keep the police expo last year, I went to the police expo and I spoke to the police and I asked the police, I said, look here, the Jamaica I now shine on a central Manchester. They say yes. And then put it on the town and show me. So I say, see that what going on there now? That's what we have to go through every single day in the town. The taxi man them run rampant in the town. The police they need to come out and do more. And by the time I left up there, me see the town look clear up and look decent. Look at them call down there. So me don't need to watch them more, because them down there, the police them not doing work and the taxi man they just spread out in the town.
But I was asking you a question. I was asking you if you know, say you have camera that can detect guns.
We support. Yes, I know that.
We not talk about those face recognition cameras. We are talking about cameras we can detect weapons, and it not make no mistake.
Well, the government will get some of them camera the abracadabra in our country.
No, they have it already, my darling.
Okay, here that's your clean green, so we have it already.
I've seen evidence of it.
Thank you, clean green. So this government of the Jones administration is doing so much and putting so much policy. You hear that drastic? Where Mark Golding are going to do for crime in the country? As far as we see it, Mark Golding is just promoting criminals. What is Mark Golding plan for the crime in the country and for bring down the crime in the country? Drastic. Type in the chat and tell me. Can you not send me a request to come up here? Can you just empty barrel down in the chat? Oh no, so Drastic sent me a request here. Drastic, I'm sorry I didn't see it.
Bring up Drastic in the box. I just want to follow up on what Kizdan was saying earlier, because she gave a great analysis of many of the achievements of the JCF. She touched on Wanted Wednesdays, which is a success. The fact that majority of police divisions, their crime is down. Just having some challenge in St. Elizabeth and Manchester. But so far, the crime statistics is still below 1,000 at this time of the year, which is very good. And we have to give enough respect and appreciation for the security forces for doing an awesome job in keeping crime below what it was years before. So hopefully, all being well, we continue on this trend and the downward trend in crime keeps going down. PNP now and their contribution to crime, as was pointed out in a recent trial, where one of the witnesses said that they didn't see the need why people needed to be killed or die. But the instruction was people need to die. So the PNP has contributed to wanton murders and killings across this country. Innocent people for no reason at all, more than to increase the crime rate, to drive fear in people, and to let a government in office look bad. It came out in the recent trial. The young man said the orders were given for people to be killed. No reason. Innocent people. But because the figures needed to be up, the crime figures needed to be up, so they were ordered to just go in any place that the figures were down and just shoot people and kill people. So the PNP's contribution to crime has been significant. They have been the greatest contributor to crime in Jamaica. Statistics show that. So, as I said, we are happy that major crimes are below 1,000, far less than it would be this time years before.
Exactly.
And we are
Pop up
supporting
the screen,
police in having doing an excellent job so far. So I really appreciate that from the police, the security forces, and the job they are doing. And we should all support them. Now, on the issue of what's taking place with the Prime Minister, I am so pleased with you, Munchie, and the rest of the team, Philippians and everyone else who has come out and stood firm and strong behind the leadership and the Prime Minister. Because I'm telling you, it's the first time in history I see the PNP go so hard against a Prime Minister. Remember, they did it with Siaga, they did it with Bruce, and they succeeded. But this time, we showed them that no, we're not backing down, and they're not going to have their way.
Another Siaga labor right, this another Bruce Golding labor right, this are the Andrew Holness labor right, this I will not back down.
Right. Yeah. Because I tell you, they pulled every string in their witch hunt. When you look at the report, even recently, one of the so-called civic organization, you hear what the lady said? Lady said the IC have every right to ask another agency to do the investigation, which is not true. When you listen to the clause and the sections of the Integrity Commission Act, it says after they've completed an investigation, it must be submitted to Parliament, the Speaker of the House. Nowhere does it say they can send it to a third party. What the Act says is before you complete the investigation, you can ask for help.
Right.
You
can ask for help before.
Shireen Golden did make a video about that.
Yes, I see the video.
I think the IC is overstepping Dirty Boatman because them acting as if they're above the law and they're above Parliament.
Well, you see, someone is pulling their strings, so it's not someone is pulling their strings. They are on a witch hunt. They are being pushed to do what they are doing, and they want to replace the government, so to say. And it's coming from different angles. The IC is just one. The IC is just one angle of their plot. All right. You see where they are using this so-called chief that I have discussed already, that he's not a chief because he was not appointed by the Governor General. So he cannot represent the Maroons as the treaty states. Right? So they are coming from that angle as well. But I'm happy that we are succeeding in beating them from every angle they come. Every angle they come, we are able to be able to match them. And that is good. Yeah, because you have a civic group coming out now saying that IC can send report to FID and FSC, which they know is not true. The act is not set up that way. During their investigation, they can ask for help. But after they've completed the investigation and submitted the report to Parliament, they cannot refer that report to another organization. It must be before they submit.
Yes.
All right? So we have to watch all these little tricks and plies that they are using. The one I'm watching now is the court case with the DPP. It's very important that, because I think she has a strong case and good ground in which to get back her job, right? Because the way they went about it, again, they used their genetically linked people in the judiciary to oust the farmer. Well, she's not farmer yet. She's still in a court battle. So the person who is in the position now is still acting until that matter is resolved. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed, although I know she has a strong case. I'm still mindful that the people who are genetically linked in the judiciary, you know, they tend to act a certain way, supporting their party.
Based on history, not a bookman or anybody, have the IC ever tabled a report and then go ahead and refer anybody else to any other agency, like what they did with the PM? Have they ever done that before?
No, and some very important questions need to be asked, because one of the questions is they have not shared the findings of the international auditor that they brought in. If you've done a report and you find that it needs further clarification or investigation, then you should put all the material you have for that said report together. You don't leave out a section of the report and keep it to yourself, right? And that's what they have done, right?
Exactly.
And
they
why?
Share the report, and so we can see what was the final findings and who are these auditors and who recommend them. What am I hide that for?
Yeah, they've held on to that. They've not released that.
Well, how much of the public funds them use to pay those investigators? We need to know that as well.
Yes. And a main part of the audit that's very glaring to me when I realized that they were on a witch hunt was those 4 accounts. Those 4 accounts we always hear talking about. One of the accounts was from 1975, you know, and the Prime Minister was a child.
Right.
And you want to tell me that the Prime Minister should have declared the account that his mother put him on in 1975.
Yeah.
That is why the director of prosecution for the IC said, no, there's no case here, because you said 4 accounts were not revealed. The 4 accounts that you mentioned, you got an explanation for. And when she looked at the 4 accounts, without any legal training, right? 2 for his mother's account, he's not the primary holder. 1 for his father and the constituency rep. When she looked at the 4 accounts and she looked at the explanation, she found that this explanation is credible. You're talking about an account from 1975, one of them, and you're saying that he should have remembered that he was put on the account by his mother. And he should have declared it.
So they want to charge him for withholding information or whatever.
He was 3 years old when he was on that one. 3 years old.
Right. And the investigator, the director of investigator, what's his name, Stevenson, used that account as one of the reasons wanting the PM to be charged, because he didn't declare an account when he was 3 years of age.
They are digging a hole for the Prime Minister, but them better dig too.
That's exactly, brother.
This is a political witch hunt.
Yes. Political witch hunt. Those 4 accounts in the first investigation that they closed is glaring and shows you that, listen, these people are being positioned, they are being pushed, they are being used to carry out an agenda. Because the 4 accounts, the Prime Minister is not the primary holder, and 3 of those accounts was when he was a child. I think 1 when he was about 17, the last one, but 2 of them when he was a child. And you can't expect that your parents put you on an account and you, the child, is supposed to remember that you were added to that account as a child. It's just glaring. Sorry, the lengths that they are going to, but it's politics, and they will go to any lengths to get back in power. So we should not take this as a surprise, but just view it as the PNP being the PNP.
One comrade asked me, Dirty Boatman say, if me know the Prime Minister company and how the Prime Minister company help Jamaican people benefit from it. Me say to the comrade, no sick in no head, you know. Kizzy Dan, no sick in no head, you know. Oh, what kind of question that, Dirty Boatman? If me know the Prime Minister company and how it benefit we. Like, that I'm on private business, we no business with that. Once there is no evidence of the Prime Minister enriching himself with taxpayer money, we don't care when do it in private life.
No, it's his business. If he have a business and his business earn more profit for him and his family, that's his business. It has nothing to do with us. It has nothing to do with us.
So, our Pinox in the comments says, I think what is not going well for Andrew is that he should have said he had been investigated. So I see the comrades running with this. Even Mark Golina uses it as gimmicks. First of all, is it that you are going to say now that all the persons, all the civil servants, everybody who the IC going through their information, is that what is called an investigation? Because the Prime Minister has been Prime Minister since 2016, and they have been certifying his statutory declarations, right, yearly. And you wouldn't call them doing their job an official investigation. So what needs to be clarified by the IC so that the PNP cannot be using this as no gimmick, and I think our party needs to do that as well, is explain at which point of them going through the certification process does it becomes an investigation. Because they are using words, and you see the English language is a complex language, right? Because there is a normal, natural process to bring you to certification. And to say we are investigating you officially, I don't know if the IC officially send them letters saying, okay, we found this and this discrepancy, and if you cannot clear it by then and then you will have an official investigation. Mind you, the Prime Minister spoke about this in Parliament, about the process and where he saw discrepancies and he rejected it, right? So at what point, when is it officially an investigation? Wouldn't it be after you are charged for something an illegal act, then you know you're fighting a charge, and now there is investigation to clear the charges or to prove guilt. So you see the twisting and turning and the use of the English language to people who don't, it will always sound like something suspicious, right? Even the same fact about 28 bank account. There is no law. Remember when Mark Golin, the PNP fight say Mark Golin have a right in Parliament, you know, they say, oh, as a Commonwealth, it is not illegal. He has a right. He can sit any Commonwealth country. So why is it now they are saying 28 bank account? What is criminal about having 28 bank accounts? And the fact is, the Prime Minister don't have 28 savings accounts or 28 there are various type of bank accounts, and a lot of Jamaicans, they simply minded, the people who just look for something, they cannot even reason out that for themselves. Them not have the mental ability to say to themselves, say, if a person have 28 accounts, there must be various types of accounts, because nobody no need 28 savings account. So there must be. So you see, there is a lot of twisting and turning to trick the people who not educated or who not have even common sense. So person saying, oh, because me see even labor rights are saying, but so why the Prime Minister never just say he is being investigated? At what point does it become an investigation? So I don't know if Bookman or Philippian or one of you guys in the comments can clear that, because I don't have that information. All I see is them twisting words. You
No,
know?
you're right. You're right, Kiz. Because what happened was he was never explicitly told that they had launched an investigation into illicit enrichment. They sent documentation requesting information on various accounts and financial matters. He replied to them with the information he had. They asked for meetings. He had meeting with them. I think one of the meetings was without his lawyer. Then they sent for more documentation, and then they requested other meetings. Those meetings now, he realized that let his lawyer do the corresponding, and from there, back and forth paperwork. But at no time was the Prime Minister informed that they were doing an investigation for illicit enrichment. What the Prime Minister thought was being done was they needed information to certify his report. He had no idea that they were actually doing a deep dive trying to investigate him for illicit enrichment, because at
But
no
that is
time
what I
did
am
they.
saying, Bookman, because if me and you, right, if me come to your office and say, hey, these are my documents, and you said to me, say, all right, me I work on them. So, but during me I do the work, right, me say, okay, Bookman, me need this and this, because one and one now make 2 years or so. Make me know how it go. And me and you in a dialogue, right? Not until you can provide what I am requesting from you, which they are even harping and saying, oh, the Prime Minister cannot provide his daily expenses. Me, myself, can provide my daily expenses, and me not spend the amount of money where Andrew spend, right? Because sometimes me pack drinks and water in my bag, so me I gotta work. And when me reach out the road, me still end up buy water, because me I forgot so me have water in my bag. You understand?
Exactly, and
People
that's where
day-to-day expenses, you buy a little sweet, you pass, you smell popcorn, you buy some. Who a save them the receipt there and put them down?
exactly,
And
kids,
who a had that to them daily expense?
and
Right?
that's why I
Me a
agree with the
female, me a
PM
walk on the
in
road,
not.
me feel my belly a gripe, me say, oh, maybe I'm time I come. Me run down one store, although me have everything. Me still run down one store and grab one pack of sanitary pads. You think me right that na my daily expense? You
That's
have your
when the
daily
Prime
money, you have
Minister.
200 or $300 upon you. Well, me I spend a different currency, so $200-$300 is a lot of money. But me have that upon me. Me I spend that according to what me feel. But me don't have receipt for every little thing. You think so when you go save your KFC receipt? For go give to audit officer, oh, last week me carry me family go near KFC. It is just a witch hunt, clear witch hunt, and they are majoring in the minor, and to simple-minded people who already have them bias, they might use that as something big. 28, you only hear, Prime Minister have 28 account.
No, let me touch on that 28 account, because that is not true. The Prime Minister currently has 9 accounts. What they have done in trying to mislead the people is use the same accounts, his parents' accounts, and add it to his 9 accounts. Use his children accounts and add it because he's named on it as well. So every account that he's named on, they've added to his own accounts where he's personal, where he's the primary holder, and total them as 28. While the other accounts is not primary holder.
Let me add to that, Bookman. Also, some of the close ones, because when we went through the whole report,
Yes, the closed
are
accounts as
total
well. Yes.
28. So in other words,
No,
he
in a
has
Bookman.
over the period of time, he has had, whether for accounts open or closed, he has had access to 28 different accounts.
Yes.
Thank you for clear that, because that is what we need to tell these stupid people who keep talking about 28 accounts.
If you go
And
to,
you
you
pin
will
up.
see it, They even
Pin
say,
up.
but it's not that. Let me tell you something. You're not saying we all need to do too. We all need to draw a line between what the Integrity Commission said in the report and what the PNP is
And what
spreading.
PNP has spin. Right.
Because they did not, the Integrity Commission did not say Andrew Willis have 28 something that accounts that is connected to. It is the people who add up here.
You are right, Clean Green. It's the PNP that is spreading the rumor of 28 accounts. Yes, the IC will not get blamed for that.
The other rumor that they have out there.
One second. Although we know there's not much difference between the PNP and the Integrity Commission, because, you know, for reasons, a lot of what we are saying is still going to be based on what the report says and what is not said, and how you want to interpret it and how you don't want to interpret it. You understand me? I say? So people out there need to understand. So I wish a lot of us would just go and go try and read it myself.
The other thing I want to say too is the fact that they're talking about him thief charity money. PM thief charity money and I use it and I invest. No stupid people when I have no sense. No understand how to multiply wealth, no know if to create generational wealth. No sensible rich man or woman no have money sit down in a bank. You see people have real money, they invest, then twist it, then turn it. And you see at the Prime Minister charity. And if him feel like say the money we have in charity, him want to invest it for have more so that he can
give more,
take care of the people them. We are ball every day. We all see them pan line. Andrew, we hungry. Andrew, we need house. Andrew, we need this. The Prime Minister help a whole lot of needy people within private charity. And the way I'm able and capable to do that is because him not have the money sit down idly and look in a bank. Because interest can't grow money. You have to
if you're sensible enough to turn $100,000 into $1 million, so that you can help more people, then hello, use the brain that God gave you, the one brain that turn him in a doctor.
And then you Pinnock now we're going to talk about come on, if you know what you're expected to submit accounts to a body, you have to keep proper listen to me. Jamaica is an informal society still, very much still. And me see Prime Minister their market and support market people all the while. Me see my buy shots at roadside. You see nobody that give him receipt, sir? That time daily expense. You ever see nobody that give him receipt? Which receipt? We know go like a uptown the Prime Minister shop right through. Go on, yeah.
Oh, these people are something else. You follow them.
They want themselves to one standard, and then they want the Prime Minister. When the government say, when you know ask for government assistance, provide no TRN, you don't have it, no ball. We can't. We don't. What TRN? What me have to sign for like $5,000? And when you know want me vote, but no, you know want can tell the Prime Minister say him must provide in daily expense. Because him buy piece of yam and something on the market, and the market woman no give him no receipt.
Joy vendetta, if you don't want to learn, go on to your bed. Go and go sleep if you don't want to learn nothing. Go and go sleep.
I think
the first
that
Prime Minister evangelist and the only Prime Minister in the history of Jamaica where we see the peanut man up a stadium in guarantee so when the Prime Minister turn up in a stadium, he might getting nice money to support a little small business. You don't ever see that peanut man give the Prime Minister a receipt? But yet no one can talk about in daily expense. Go on, we don't know hypocrite
I think what they wanted to do is to entrap the Prime Minister with that daily expense, because what they wanted to do was, if he sent in receipts that he could find, they now compare it to his earnings and say, well, this not adding up or this not matching up. But as he said, listen, I can't give you an expense for over how many years, because I can't track back everything I bought or everything I consume.
It is impossible. Let me tell you something. And we Jamaicans, we stop be hypocrite. When you see the Prime Minister or any MP, can remember no, the Prime Minister wear many hats, right? As an MP, if they even want the community, if you can check, if you see what go on, if you see if one drain one clean, you have the beggar them out. And if the MP have a money pan them, or the person who work with the MP, if you give them more money, when the MP go on a hell and powder house, so then wicked and then have vote for them because they come up here and they don't give them nothing. You think the Prime Minister have it no differently? When you see people around, go hug him up. If there's Prime Minister, I want to talk to you, and Prime Minister give them 5 minutes, them are beg. They are begging.
For the
So the Prime Minister little pocket money where you have in 5,000 in 10,000, now go stay in a pocket. And he can't give an account fee because when I go write in the report say, oh, me did go at Clarendon today and me did meet with 4 constituents and then beg me a thing and me give them each 5 grand.
For the comrade in the chat, R. Pinnock, where I said the Prime Minister issue is that he lied. Comrade R. Pinnock, didn't Mark Jefferson Golden lie to the people of Jamaica and misled us? Didn't Mark Golden go on a platform and say since he started representational politics, he didn't think it was proper for him to continue being a British citizen when he know him still have dual citizenship? Answer that in our chat. Uno have one set of rule for Anjo and one set of rule for Mark. Me don't know if Achim is a white man and or what. Cause I know Jamaican people really like white people. If you go up on a resort, they want treat the white people better than the black people. So I know if Achim is a white man or what. Didn't Mark go and mislead the people of Jamaica? He did not come out and tell us that he was a British citizen. Even after we are asking, I was born in Jamaica. We didn't ask. We keep asking him, telling us how he going for visa and everything. Eh? Did he not?
You know, the same band in Jamaica.
The people of Jamaica are harping up.
You know, same band in Jamaica and the same band up at UC.
Yeah.
That is Mark Golden. When you ask
This
same band,
is
UC.
not about Mark Golden, but Andrew on his account. No, this is not about Andrew account alone. You said the first text that Kizzy read for you said that the problem with Andrew Onis is that he lied. So I'm asking you, did Mark Golden lie to the people of Jamaica? You saw you move the goalpost when it convenience to Uno. This is not about Mark Golden, it's about Andrew and his account. If Mark lied, call him out. But you said the problem with Andrew Onis was because he lied. That was the first text you're sending. Now let me deal with his account. Now let me ask you a question, Arpino. Type in the chat. Do you know how many accounts Mark Golden have? Do you know any? Type in the chat and tell me if you know how much account Mark Golden have, Arpinock. Because as it is today, 24th of September, Mark Golden asset is hidden away in BVI. He wants to be the Prime Minister of Jamaica, but yet still, he don't think it prudent for him to bring home him assets so the Jamaican people can see him asset and do the same check and balance like we now do with Andrew now. Why? Answer that, Arpinock. Type in the chat and tell me why Mark Golden can't bring home him money and tell me if you know how much accounts him have. You PNP people, grasping at straws. Grasping at straws. Does not have nothing for campaign on. I want to realize the days of demonizing the JLP leader for win election is over. You have to go actually do no work. Careless about Andrew account. If the PM have 100 account, good on him. So what is your issue then? What is your issue, Arpino? If you don't care about the Prime Minister account, what are your issues? Because the first thing you type when you come over here is that, oh, Angela. So did Mark Golden lie? Answer that. Did Mark Golden mislead the people of Jamaica about having dual citizenship? Answer that. No. He did not lie about investigated. Andrew Oles put that out. Them asked Andrew Oles like this, like for example, you go read it. His lawyer put out the statement. Arpino, did you not read the statement that Andrew Oles' lawyer put out? Yes or no? Clean Green, you have it? Clean Green.
Oh no, I don't have it.
Andrew Oles' lawyer, the Prime Minister lawyer, put out the statement and said, like for example, them asked the Prime Minister, and for example, they asked him on the 16th of August, and he said, no, he's not aware of anybody being investigated. When the Integrity Commission hear that, they write in the 17th and tell him, say, him under investigation. Go and read the statement by his lawyer. When did they put that out? Days ago, his lawyer put that out. Days ago, his lawyer put that out. The day after him said he's not investigated, the Integrity Commission write him and say he's investigated. A day after he said it. Go and read it. His lawyer put it out. I just because I not have it here, so and Clean Green not have it.
I don't have it, but I can verify what you're saying.
Yes. It's the day after he answered the question
that he got
that
an
is the
email
day when the politically motivated Integrity Commission wrote him and tell him say he's been investigated. The day after he said it. So what is the point? See, Cassie say 411 make it very clear even since they go and listen to 411 by YouTube harping up if you're interested in the truth. But Angie knew about being investigated a long time ago. Oh, you know Sam know that harping up? Oh, you know Sam know that. Where's the evidence of that? Where's the evidence of that? See, Katie Bless said it was the 17th of August. They asked him, then they sent him a letter on the 18th. Exactly.
At the end of the day, what we're gonna sit and debate that for? Whether they want to investigate or not. They have been investigating. Have they found anything corrupt? No.
And at the end of the day, Kizzy, it don't have to tell the Jamaican people say I investigated either. There's no rule in the book for him. You know, have to tell we because Mark Wally never tell we say he must still a British citizen. Julian Robinson never tell we he was still a British citizen. So Andrew Wallace don't have to tell us anything. We don't want all Andrew to one set a standard and want to PNP people to a different standard. Why? Why? Him not have to tell we harping up and him not stepping down for that. You never ask Mark one if he step down when he put chain around the black man neck. You never ask Mark one if he step down when he tell us that he was that him might use Jamaican passport and him have Jamaican visa. So Andrew Wallace will not be stepping down for that stupid garbage. Because at the end of the day, exactly, by the end of the day, an overseas auditor came in and they did the investigation and they found nothing.
You know, Munchie and others on the panel, them a major in the minor, as I said earlier. Them a nitpick on everything. Yet, no want to see, like, we don't sound love foreign people. We don't want to see what the foreign auditor say regarding Andrew's statutory declarations. Why we not balling for that? Why was that not included in the 100 pages where IC sent out? Why a person who collected over how much is millions of Jamaican taxpayers' dollars? Why we can't hear the name of this investigator? To kill me dead, Kill me dead PNP mass off that the money they go use in a campaign for buy vote.
Of course.
Because they can't provide no proof of this person. We can't see the report yet and we pay fee.
The country need to move on from this. So
if you're not mind sharp, if you're not mind sharp, one of them tapanaris, then give the work and pay them and give them the how much Jamaican taxpayers dollars to do dirty work. And because there was still nothing found, but I bet say if this so-called auditor did have something negative to say, it would be all over Gleaner front page.
Of course, it would have the front. Any of the director of prosecution did say the Prime Minister to be charged, it would be the front page of the Gleaner. Any of the overseas forensic auditor did say, yes, they find money here and money there. That would have been the breaking news on the Gleaner. But because they don't get it for them where, the Gleaner now post that.
Because they know said the report is not in them favor,
right.
And them negative spin, it is like it never happened. It's like it never happened. And nobody, all of them interested in how much number. Look how the fool. 28 account. Charity money. Oh, in thief. But we don't want to see what the taxpayers' money pay for.
Yeah.
But
and the same Zara Burton, empty barrel, nano use, iron balloon, Zara Burton when Andre have a program. Remember a couple of months ago he did something a Mark Golden and said Mark Golden not paying no tax fee in charity. Or the PNP, or that no concern you harping up. In harping up can comrade. You never hear Zara Burton from Mark Golden when he said Mark Golden not paying no tax fee for him charity. You will never hear that.
When the students them over Ukraine and Mark Golden run out and tire how him go donate and him go help them and him go do this and him go do that. When they were no longer of use to him, we don't hear nothing. What has Mark Golden? All when he claiming committee, no him go help them and this and that. It's still the same government that have to help them to come home.
All he give them was a box of KFC.
All them get was little names and picture. They say, and that was it. You don't hear them now. None of them. They could even bring one of them a conference. You better, you see PNP in no sense. If he had really done any help, and them the people them should have bring a conference to come say, well, this was the situation and this is how the PNP helped us. Him can't use them because they know everything what them do. Him claim to say him a go put him salary in a charity. How we go? How we go?
No,
Show the
who don't want to know
transparency.
about that?
Who don't want to know how that part they go? Who don't say they don't deserve the raise. Our prime minister not take his, yeah? Mark Golin gladly take his highest paid politician in the Caribbean, right? And yet still him claim him a put it in a charity. Where the money there?
Which
Which charity?
charity?
Who is benefiting from these
Yes.
charities?
Who is monitoring that charity? Who no want answer for those questions, they comrade? We don't want to know about Mark Golin charity. We don't want to know about who's benefit from his charity or the main signatory on his account for his charity. We don't want to know how much account he have. We don't want to know why not pay no tax in Jamaica so he hide the money in a British trust. But we don't come and text it for Andrew only because he's black. You don't want to know there's something that are pin up, there's something that concern you, eh? They don't concern you. Because we're not hypocrite. We're not about country, it's about party. Anything for state power, that's the People's National Party. Anything for state power, we're not by all means. We not have none of these questions for the white man. But the black man will come from a humble beginning. We put all the money, save up all the money and invest in money. We can't investigate Mark Arpino because you need to tell him to bring women money in Jamaica. That's the first thing. Mark Arpino, if you're a true Jamaican as a claim that you are, ask Mark Golin to bring women money in a Jamaica. Arpino. Ask the comrade leader for principle and good standing and show the Jamaican people that he will ready out this time with us. Bring women money in a Jamaica. And open up in trust to the scrutiny of a foreign forensic auditor. Why can't he do that?
Thank you guys for having me. I got to head out, you know.
Yeah, man, I'm a bedtime now
I'll
too.
join back another time. Thank you, man.
Yeah, man, good night. Exactly reason. Boss the slave. You are going to talk about Prime Minister Andrew Holness have questions to answer, can you lie to the people of Jamaica. But you now remember, say, your comrade leader lie to the people of Jamaica. And Andrew Holness have much account. You don't know how much account Mark Golin have because in fee money hiding that trust. And that not concern you. And you go type in the chat, so we must investigate him. We would love to investigate him, but the first thing he have to do is bring women money in the country. That's the first thing. And while you're at it harping up, go and read Zara Burton report and Mark Golin and Mark Golin Trust. If you want some credible news, go and read what Zara Burton said about Mark Golin and the trust. And who is the signatory on the trust and how him a funnel money all over the place. That no concern you're harping up. At the end of the day, once they now use taxpayer money, that is nobody's business. Once they now use taxpayer money, that's nobody's business. You guys just grasping at straw. You guys just grasping at straws because they want to find anything to tear down the government and anything for the state power because Dayton Campbell, Mark Golin, Peter Bunting want to get their hand and taxpayer money. That's all. That is all. Nothing else. We don't have no plan. Time come.
Them have all questions for Andrew Holness, but then I have none for Mark Golin. All the empty brain them have. I run up and down and repeat. Time come.
Yeah.
Not a questions for them leader. Because they're so fool. That's why PNP love the poor and nothing else. I know the poor PNP love really neither. PNP love the uneducated.
Yes. The lucky and the sheeps who not ask no question. Eh? See Zara Burton there? What she tweet? This is what that Zara Burton put out. See what Zara Burton put out about the PNP. Me Google it. Go and go Google it, Arpinock. Go and go Google it. What she say? She said, worth revisiting given the ongoing public debate. Jamaica opposition leader Mark Golin Foundation found delinquent for years at home. See that? Delinquent for years. You remember that? Eh? You hear that, comrades? Zara Burton, want me see you have a over so I listen to her like say she a Jesus Christ. Did you read the article that you said about Mark Golin? When 18° North initially checked in summer 2022, Jamaica's opposition leader Mark Golding was a trustee or a director of at least 5 non-profit, 1 in the UK, where his father was born, and 4 in Jamaica. But while the UK-based organization has been in good standing with the charity authority there, listen to this, Arpinok, all 4 in Jamaica were outstanding in their filing at the Company Office of Jamaica for multiple years. You hear that? You hear that, Arpinok? Or you want me to read it again? You hear that, comrade? You want me to read it again, comrade? This is Mark Golding track record, and this is Mark Golding and in charity. I don't have the audacity to come up here so come ask me about Andrew Holness. What no gwe, man? What no gwe? Eh? You want me to read it again? Yeah, Pinnock? Eh? After you read it tomorrow, at this, I'm going to start the program with tomorrow night. From Comrade Iron Balloon, Zara Burton, we are look at hype. At this, I'm going to start it, pan. When 18° North initially checked in the summer of 2022, Jamaica opposition leader Mark Golding was a trustee or director of at least 5 non-profits in the UK, where his father was born. No, 5 non-profits. 1 in the UK, where his father was born, and 4 in Jamaica. But you're the party now, Bishop say Mark Golding not care about Jamaica and pay no tax in Jamaica and a comrade. We not talk about Andrew Holness not pay tax. Bishop say no comrade leader no want pay no tax. You're the party where comrade Zara Burton say. While the UK-based organization has been in good standing with the charity authority there, all 4 in Jamaica were outstanding on their filings at the company offices of Jamaica for multiple years. Want to hear that, comrade? 1 was so delinquent for more than 15 years. The COJ recently removed it from the register of company. You hear that? One of go ask Mark Golding that. Eh? We're going to talk about that tomorrow, sure, Mark, because I'm a bedtime now. Eh? 1 was so delinquent for more than 15 years that the COJ recently removed it from the register of company, register of company. The level of delinquency of Mark Golding local organization causing to question whether the attorney and one of the most senior lawmakers in Jamaica is more committed to the law of the UK than those at home. It also begs the question, why are Jamaican authorities so tolerant of low compliance? You hear that? You hear that, comrade? You hear that, comrade? Eh? I don't have the audacity to be coming in my chat and go tell me about Andrew Holness and charity and not pay tax. And you want to read this? I'm going to pick this up tomorrow night at 10. I'm going to pick this up tomorrow night at 10 because I don't want something to talk about. I'm going to know something to talk about tomorrow night at 10. You know, just wait. I am going to give you something to talk about tomorrow night at 10. Because look like I could not understand. Yeah? Look, I could not understand. When you take up on yourself and come over here and ask me stupid question about Andrew Holness and charity. You know, remember, say, the same iron balloon Zara right about Mark and in charity. You remember? Well, it is 2 o'clock and I'm going to my bed now. Thank you guys for coming. All I want upon the live 176. I want to make sure you not follow me. If you not follow me now, if you not follow me, go and follow me now. Both comrades and labor rights and everybody, go and follow my live right now. Go and tap up the screen, get me to 150K. Follow me live. Good night, live. Good night, reason.
Well, get your beauty rest. But one thing I want to tell you.
Yes.
I know you look nice, you look lovely with your vacation and something, but me love the locks. Me have a fetish for locks. So
look here, this soon come off of my head.
Alright, darling.
Because we got one bashment wedding.
Me love you more. Me got to be matey. Go up your husband.
Yeah, man, because me got one bashment wedding clean green. You know, certain things called for certain things.
Yeah, alright.
But as bright and early Monday week, Me
Yes.
take out this and wash my ear because me could not love my ear.
Thank you, my
crazy.
girl.
They can't stop me from wearing my ear.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, man. Good night.
All right. Good night.
Yeah, good night, Clean
Good
Green.
night,
Good
people. Good
night,
night.
Kizzy. Good night, Rodriguez. Good night, Philippian. Good night, every single labor right soon at 10. Tomorrow night, me I come back at 10. And me have an issue to deal with Mark Golding and in charity. Can't touch Andrew Wellness. Good night to every labor right. Good night, every comrade. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Follow me on MunchieB. Tap up the screen. Get me to 150K. My YouTube channel is coming. I'm working on it, guys. Me don't know what to make. I am working on my YouTube channel. You need to read comments. Yes, reason not true. Good night, Eagle Boss. Follow me, comrade Eagle Boss. My YouTube channel is coming. I want all of you to subscribe quick and get me to 1,000K so I can go live. Thank you to everyone that support me and come for my live every night and share down my live every single night.